For the past 2 years, they have dominated the curling scene. Rachel Holman is going to win a 4th Canadian championship. 2 Scotties titles. The Holman Empire will rule the world. 2 world championships. However, there will be no three-peat. Rachel Holman will go to Cortina. With Team Holman on their way to conquer Cortina, who will wear the Canadian champion's crown? Will a 4-time Scottish champion and her seasoned team rise to the top again? Or can a crew from Halifax bring a long-awaited title back to Nova Scotia and honor one of the all-time greats? Or possibly, is this the year someone steps from the shadows and springs a surprise? Anything is possible. The Scotties, next. It's a good day to be inside, whether you're joining us here at the Paramount Fine Foods Centre in Mississauga, Ontario, or you're snuggled up at home because it is chilly in many places across southern Ontario, much of North America. Some of the coldest temperatures of the winter so far is on this Saturday. We say hello, Canada. Welcome back. Day 2 coverage of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, 45th edition of the Scotties. Joe's here. Russ, we'll hear from Kathy momentarily. As you know, there are 18 teams in the field, divided into 2 pools of 9. Last night, we got it all underway with our first look at the teams in Pool A, and I think it's fair to say there were no upsets.
There weren't, Vic, but I was surprised by the amount of aggressive play from these teams. 5 rookie skips on the ice making their Scotties debut. Only 1 blank in this building. Love to see that they're not afraid. It burned a few teams, but that will pay off in the long run. And
as you see, Carrie Anderson gets off to a win over Yukon, now wearing the Maple Leaf, the Team Canada jersey, with Rachel Holman preparing for the Olympics in Cortina. So now, on this Saturday afternoon, we turn our attention to the teams in Pool B, and there are 9 teams there. What do you think?
I've got it down to 5. I really do. I'm going to go on a limb.
Yeah.
Skurlik is playing well now. Sturmay's playing well now. Black's been up and down this week, but second at the Olympic trials. Northern Ontario, cannot forget about them. We're going to see them this afternoon. And Jolene Campbell from my province. Those 5. And what they have to do, Vic, is they have to figure out the ice in a hurry.
All right, that leads us to our matchup for this afternoon, and we will get a look at Northern Ontario. 13th appearance for Krista Sharp as she plays Skurlik.
This team has so much Scotties experience, but they do not play a lot on tour. They are not battle tested, only 4 events leading into this one, so they need to ease into it, learn the ice before they try to push Team Alberta. And I want to watch that battle at third. Ashley Sipila back into the back end role for the first time in over 10 years. There's more pressure on her now to set up her skipper.
Kayla Skurlik, that little girl with the curl, she can be so good. Oh, but also a little bit bad.
Yeah, knocked off Holman in the trials, the only team to do it. But yeah, and didn't win some other games that maybe should have. And I believe I'm going to blame that. Since I'm a skip, I'm going to blame it on the other 3 players. The other 3 have to support their skipper, or it's going to be a long week. And more rocks in play for this particular game. Northern Ontario likes it simple. Get as many rocks in play as you can. Try to beat them strategically.
Keys to the game. They're brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. Day 2 of the Scotties about to get underway.
We know going into it, every single team is going to be a good team. So we have to go out there and we have to play really well against every single team. But we've been here before. We know what to expect. And we're going to put all the distractions behind us and just focus on our curling. And I think that's what we need to do to win the game.
This one we had a little bit more time to prepare, didn't have to play provincials, and we could just train hard, really put our practices into our gameplay, and we've found our groove, I think.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporter for 45 years. By Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
Our first look at teams in Pool B. The only team not playing that is New Brunswick and Melody Forsyth from Fredericton. Christina Black, though, is on the ice coming off that silver medal at the trials, Catherine.
Well, and as much as that event meant a lot to the team, she's always talked about this Scotties being so important to her, and she'll open against Nunavut's Julia Weigel. Selena Sturmey, here is a team from Alberta that has continued to grow, won the pre-trials, showed well at the trials. They will be facing Amanda Power. This is a rookie team from Prince Edward Island at the skip position. And what a great decision for Team Manitoba after a very disappointing trial. The backhand flipped. So Kelsey Calvert steps up to the helm, won the province. She is a rookie Scotties skip, and she will take on another one, and that's Mackenzie Mitchell from Newfoundland and Labrador.
So we're ready to go on this Saturday afternoon on a very cold day, waiting for one of these teams to maybe catch fire and get off to a great start. Time to meet the teams now. Let's start with Northern Ontario to the Fort William Curling Club, skipped by Krista Sharp, now in a 13th appearance at the Scotties, backed up by Sarah Potts, Kendra Lilly, and Ashley Sipola taking over at the third spot. For Team Skurlik, out of the Garrison Curling Club in Calgary, skipped by Skurlik with Jerry Lynn Ramsey as her vice, Ashton Skurlik, and Margot Fleming. And it is Krista Sharp who will have last rock, playing the Red Stones, and wins it comfortably by more than 30 centimeters. So she will have the hammer. And Alberta's Skurlik is out to put the brush down for her lead and to get us underway. First games for teams in Pool B. The Alberta lead is Jerry Lynn Ramsey.
Line's good. You want to go a bit? Okay, you can.
I'm not sure you can get two more opposing styles in this particular matchup, Joe. You've got Kayla Skurlik, loves rocks and play. She's been able to make those big ones. It reminds me, this team reminds me of Epping, where they're all out offense, and if she can make a couple of huge ones, they win a lot of games, beating Holman in the trials. And 10 spiels, one of them recently 3 weeks ago all the way to Japan. Where you look at Northern Ontario, they only played one event before the pre-trials.
Yeah, just completely different approaches to their seasons. And Skurlik, for them, they had this automatic entry into the Scotties, so they didn't have to play the 10 events. They chose to. Just totally different approaches there.
Incredible. And I guard strategy, too.
Yep.
Skurlik's not afraid of rocks and play. You'll see Northern Ontario play the defense before they play the offense every time.
17.
I thought she threw that a little light.
Yeah.
This is a little outside the playbook for me for Northern Ontario, throwing up that corner. The only thing I'm thinking first end is that guard of Jerry Lynn's is so tight to the rings that it can be a little bit challenging to know exactly where to put that broom. So that might be why they opted to go and throw the corner. A little bit too high to work with, though.
Line's fine. Wait, hold it, room, but wait first. Top 4, top 8. Okay, curl. Wait's really close. Top 4. Okay, you can go for distance too. Curl. Or back. Gotta get behind.
Ashley Skurlik will try to drag it back, and they do, and it just goes that little bit too deep. Center line back 4, and there you go. Come right down on top.
Another one down.
Even top 4 here is not horrible.
Sarah Potts.
Make sure you take enough to get by the guard here.
This is when first end of the event, you're wondering every time you hit a path arena ice, sometimes it gets faster and faster. So a bit of an educated guess here on speed.
Gotta get it by here.
Kendra Lilly closest as a stone, and they will not. And at least it spills off, maybe able to be played straight back.
Yeah, unlucky not to move that off the center line. If it had moved off the center line, everything would have gone back.
Should have said that. Going that way is probably not as fast as going this way. Yeah. 15.
How do you stop? Did you tap?
Do we ever throw the tap? Yeah. I don't hate it.
Around the corner doesn't make much sense. It's a long corner. B, you don't have hammer here, so you want to keep the play down the center here. Pretty good situation already. You can either tap it or guard it.
Or get another one in there. You could go wide around that red off-center guard.
Sister Ashton.
Real wide. Top 4, T. Yep. Top 4 coming off. Yep. Wait. Well, yep. Really coming down.
Margot Fleming.
Whoa. Unless it's, yep.
Ramsey.
Whoa.
On the brush. Get to the nose and just bump it up. Oh, how nice is that? Very nice. And they'll sit the 2.
Could have tapped another couple feet, obviously. Would have been a little better, but still well done.
Yeah, it's just one of those situations where you're throwing a kind of that inner line that doesn't get broken down in practice. So sometimes the tendency there is to overthrow, assuming it's going to be really slow. I like that Ashton didn't give it too much. She left that to the sweepers. That's a good tolerance throw. Rather bump it too little than be really heavy and open everything up.
Kendra Lilly started the season at 3rd, and then the team elected to make the switch, bringing her back to 2nd, where she had been more comfortable last couple of years. And look at that. Touches 1, touches 2. And does he spill them all? Oh, not quite. One will just hang on to the edge.
What a great shot.
Nice shot.
They needed that. So much junk up the middle. And now they've got a high corner. They've got some off-center guards to work with.
We've always known, though, Russ, that she's had that ability, the upweight ability.
Yeah, for sure, no question. And I kind of like the situation, having her down to 2nd. And I think that's her forte. And with the way the 5-rock rule is, no tick rule now, there's so many times the 2nd has to play that exact shot to double up the middle. Got those reds to Joanne queued up, frozen. They can basically raise it anywhere.
Yeah, hit it anywhere. They're really going straight back onto whatever's coming around.
No curl. It's just got to sit then. No curl. We have to stay half open. Sit.
And are they half open? Doesn't look like it at this. Maybe peeks out on that intern side a little bit, but they go slide back 8.
How much do you have of this?
Well, as Russ mentioned, it's the 5-rock rule. We pay 10 ends. You have to play a minimum of 8 before you shake hands. 38 minutes. Thinking time, 60-second time out. And yes, as Joe mentioned, the no tick rule. Remember now, Andrea Kelly was with this team for 2 years, having left New Brunswick. And then she's returned to New Brunswick to play. And in fact, Kelly did lose in the final of New Brunswick in a 4-team triple knockout. And she lost to Melody Forsyth, who is the team that has the bye in this first round.
I didn't think it was that deep either. 14-2.
It's a tough start to the Scotties.
Oh, man.
Bye. You don't play on the Friday if you're in Pool B. Don't play at all on Saturday. Finally get on the ice on Sunday.
Fly in on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Margot Fleming is healthy again.
Back 4, back 8.
Kathy, it was maybe one of the reasons that the team didn't play particularly well, according to Kayla Skurlik.
Yeah, she said they started the year and they definitely didn't have that same feel as last year. And with Margot hurt, you're trying to play around an injury and the player's trying to play through an injury, and that can really kind of get in your way. And then the results weren't good and it just fed on itself.
Oh, nice scrub there.
Right in behind, shot rock.
That's sweet. Maybe I might have missed it. I got 5-2. Okay. But not a confident 5-2.
You know, it's. I know. Look, it's silly. It's curling and what we've watched, but that shot went deep from Ashton Skurlik. Then Lily, what does she do? She goes deep and allows this shot. I mean, if you put it anywhere higher in the house, this isn't available.
That's just it, no question about it.
And especially with Lily going back 8, even if she's top 12 ahead of the T line, at least Northern Ontario can use that rock behind the T line there. It's of no use to them.
It may be the most important thing or thought, isn't it? Leave it short so we can still use it, right? You can never bring them back. How many times in years have we said that? Oh, very nice. And spills it, gets it off. And again, they're queued up. But shot rock still remains. Skurlik.
That's so maddening if you're the yellow team. You just can't do much about that red.
And we're second over there. Good shot, Ash.
Second shot buried. It's a fairly long guard. They can either freeze to this or chase it.
And there's that guard just at the bottom of the Scotties box.
What are you thinking, though?
Yeah, this is a situation where
I
think later in the week you might see the chase for Team Alberta. They have a better idea of exactly how it's going to run with that extra tap weight. But not knowing exactly what the speed will be, just try for the freeze here. Again, a little bit light's okay. Just make sure you're out counting that red rock in the 12-foot.
Hey, you've got a window if you don't freeze it perfect. You just sit 2.
Just got to get the line right.
Okay. I think you got to go. But it's close. Line's good. Yep, you can go. Yep. Yep, moving. But it's close, T. Nope. Yep.
Has to be slower here.
Yep. Top bar.
Ramsey closest to the stone. Ashton Skurlik out in front.
Hard, Jerry. Come on.
And really give it a good pounding, but it doesn't quite get there. And just provides more cover for the second shot.
Just sticky over there.
Probably in a good path. That's T-line. It's just in a spot they have not played.
Yeah, Margot just made a perfect come around towards the middle, so she didn't throw 20 feet less on purpose. Just misread the line, misread the speed of that path, had to give it some extra, hadn't been used much.
Yeah, we're saying similar or like a little. No, curl.
So Ashley Sippola now throwing the third stones.
Boy, that was noticeably wide early.
And gone. Took over the position after an event in December.
A little bit wide.
And part of the reason, Kathy, is that these two, Sippola and Scharf, they just practice together all the time.
Well, and it's geography. Kendra Lilly does not live in Thunder Bay, and so for Krista, she felt that she didn't have to worry about when they got to an event like this, how will Kendra be throwing? Will she be softening? What will she be doing? She practices every single time with Ashley, and it was that familiarity. And they also felt that Kendra was a better hitter and that second was a better position for her.
And we saw that hitting ability earlier.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting. Back in the day, it was a hierarchy. Your skip had to be the most experienced, it had to be the best player, yada yada yada. But now that you've kind of got specialty guys, it's almost like bringing in a left-handed pitcher to, face a right-hander. If you're going to throw a lot of hits at second, that's Kendra's spot.
The other piece too is for Krista, she gets a better read probably off of Ashley's rocks when she holds the broom for her all the time in practice. Then she has more confidence with where to put the broom for herself.
T, top bar. If we're losing,
skip stones.
Line's good.
Kayla Skurlik.
Back T still. That's pretty good. Whoa.
Oh, that's very nice. Almost lays it on the corner. And they are sitting 2 without last rock. Skurlik.
A bit heavier. Yeah.
Like a 40
I got a 50 versus a 65 on your Jonathan. Yeah, really nice, Kels.
It's just a great example of going to school. Margot didn't get the results she wanted on hers, fed the information up the lineup, and made it perfect for Kayla.
Yeah.
And what is that exactly? What are they? What would she have said about that path? Just give it a little bit more, or is it just you have to up your weight a bit? What would she have?
Yeah, it's one of those situations where the thrower has to be honest with what they threw. Margot says, I felt like I threw pretty close out of my hand, so it's slow in this spot, and then Kayla believes her and makes the right adjustment.
I think you said a mouthful there by saying you have to be honest. There's so many players that go, I don't know what happened to that one. It must be a bad or it can't be me, right? And then you don't get any feedback.
I heard you say that when you played, right?
That's right.
Never made a mistake in his life, huh? Here we go. First for Krista Scharf.
Line's good. To it. Line's good. Curl. Doesn't have to curl. We are T-line.
Line looks good to me.
It does not have to curl. Line straight. Okay. Nice shot. Sit.
Down to it. Shot stone, albeit just back of the tee line.
Nice shot.
Could she have been any better? Joe, with that, where would have been the best spot to be?
Yeah, a little bit less curl might have been nice, just because Kayla could play a little bit of a tap on that. I think it's pretty good. They might have wanted to be ahead of the tee line, try to just get fully covered under those red rocks, because then it would have jammed on any kind of run back attempt.
I would have thought from 2 practices that everything would be up, and it wasn't. Like mine being so light, then they came up light twice. Like it definitely wasn't the draw to the button speed.
Sarah Potts goes in to hold the brush for Krista Sharp, and that then allows Lily and Sipola their brushing ability. Are you a little surprised at taking this turn, Russ, compared to everything played with the out turn?
No, I don't think so. It might be a wee bit more of a guess, but they played this wide coming home and they draw the button, so the speed should be close, and it's a better way to get the angle right on this one. Got to go early, though.
Timing, Skurlik, oh dear. Wow. So the gamble, for sure, doesn't pay off, and that will open the door here for a draw for a possible 2.
I thought it was decent.
Where is this coming from?
I thought it'd be
It seemed to have fooled everyone. If the sweepers thought that was a guard out of her hand, they would have been on that end to end, and they weren't. Just a little bit tighter line, as you mentioned, Vic.
I thought similar.
They decided to go in a different path, other side of the rink. It was a little bit more room for error on line. They just got fooled on speed.
I actually mentioned it to Krista before she threw. She said, I thought it'd be up to speed everywhere after 2 practices and halfway through this end, but it wasn't.
The other thing, there is a consistency last night and also in this. So first draw for everybody. I think that these sharpened stones are just not carrying quite as far as the brushers think they'll go.
Especially when the pebbles there. Yeah, you're right, Kath.
So a great opportunity for Northern Ontario and Krista Sharp.
This isn't a bullet either.
Big carry. Lily. Sipola. Boy, you have a chance here. This is a gift. If he can sneak this by, it's a gift. If he can sneak it by, no, it'll rub and roll. And a missed opportunity by Sharp. Settles for a single.
I thought it was less.
We are in Mississauga, Ontario. First time the Canadian Women's Curling Championship has been in the Greater Toronto area. Mississauga sitting on the western border of metropolitan Toronto, stretching from Lake Ontario up to Pearson Airport. It is the 7th largest city in our country, with 750,000 people. Day 2 coverage underway. Our first look at teams in Pool B. And our feature game, Northern Ontario against Alberta. And Krista Scharf out of the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay opens up with a single. First time now that Kayla Skurlik from the Garrison Curling Club in Calgary has last rock. She has the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 2.
Northern Ontario put the first one in the 4-foot, a dangerous area. Alberta decided to hit it, roll to the side. Northern Ontario hit it, and now you set up what we call that delayed corner guard situation. I love this, especially at the start of the week, your first game, Joe. We witnessed almost a 4-ender last night by being very aggressive. So it's a good move. The front's open. You've got your corner guard. Very little risk. If it's in the 4-foot, hit it, roll over like they did. That allows you to throw the corner with the next one.
Yeah, and even if you don't happen to make that perfect roll, I mean, Sarah was perfect. Sorry, Traylyn was perfect on hers. Even if you end up nosing it, if it's in the 4-foot, you nose, then that rock's just in the 8-foot. It's less dangerous. You've got the 4-foot to draw to later. It's a nice kind of defensive way to start, but then still wanting to get your 2 if you're Skurlik. They put up that corner later.
It's trying, but we're still
15-2.
Yeah, it's trying.
I'd like to...
Okay, all right. Okay.
It's also my same path.
Third appearance at the Scotties for Kayla Skurlik, and she opens up now against Northern Ontario. And as Russ mentions, you know, there's 9 teams, of which 5 likely that would be your betting favorites. So it really becomes, as he says, a short round robin. And keep in mind, only the top 3 at the end of round robin will advance. And if there are any ties, then they go to head-to-head record. So all these games, particularly against the team that you know could be there, like this one, Northern Ontario against Alberta Skurlik. A win here gives you such a leg up.
Yeah, it's well said, Vic. That's the key to this whole thing. It's almost, if we've got the math right, it's almost a 5-team round robin. You're one of them, so it's only 4 games. You drop this one. Let's say McCarville loses this game. Sorry, Scarf loses this game. They have to catch Alberta. They have to beat them by 2, and they've only got 4 games.
Yeah, it's just wild with the format with no tiebreakers. You can have a loss on day 1 in your first game, and that can be what eliminates you from the playoff contention.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And we'll leave it there as a corner. So the same thing applies for Krista Scharf out of Thunder Bay. Again, now a handicap with me. Newfoundland, Labrador, rookies. Sturmey, we know. Peterson's going to be tough. Black's going to be tough. Nunavut, PEI, Forsyth. So you'll just look at those teams there. And now you need to win the games that you think you should win. And it should put you in a pretty good spot. But I mean, we're going to go back to the trials in Halifax in December, and who was the only team to beat Rachel Homan, and that was Skurlik. And Skurlik was not and had not been playing very well, and that ended, of course, a 32-game unbeaten string for Homan.
Yeah, against Canadian teams.
Yeah, incredible.
Kayla stood on her head that game. I looked over. We weren't watching it till right at the end, but she was a human highlight reel.
She was great. I was watching that game, and she made the ones that she had to make, and she made ones that you don't expect your skip to make on a regular basis. That game she did.
Well, Ontario took the bait here. They decided to hit the corner guard, hit it dead on. Now they got a problem.
Ashley Sipala, bang. And will this hang around?
Real good.
And sure will. So without last rock, sitting 2, Northern Ontario.
Really nice shot. Had to connect there.
Yes.
If you don't, all of a sudden it's a simple 2 you're giving up.
That's late enough in the end. You can control that deuce.
I gave pretty big kicks last end, right? Yeah. You were 20s?
So like I need like less than those, right?
Like a 30.
No,
I thought it was
Still good ad?
less than.
You got it.
Still a bit less.
You got it.
This is interesting. Second end, speed to the wing. As a player, you know that first end, it can be a little bit slow up the middle, but sometimes by the second end, there's been enough foot traffic up the middle, enough rocks everywhere that these run a lot nicer. Lots of conversation on speed before Margot threw this one.
I always tried to make the opposition throw a draw against a couple in the second end for that reason, Joe. There are fast spots, there's still slow spots.
As far as you can take it. As far as you can take it. Okay. It's not bad. Good.
That's sneaky good.
I don't know that you can, though. Oh, I thought you could.
So Nova Scotia and Christina Black with an early lead. Alberta's Selena Sturmey from the Saville in Edmonton up by a couple and a blank between Newfoundland Labrador, and that's Mackenzie Mitchell out of the St. John's Curling Club against Manitoba and Kelsey Kelvin.
In that Sturmey game, they spent so much time looking at a rock just outside. They thought they were hitting for 3, but the measure did not go in their favor. That's why it was just the 2.
Gonna watch the jam here.
And we'll get away with it.
We're going to sit with one anyways.
Pardon?
If she hit it thinner, we're bouncing off ours.
All right, Kathy, time to go to work.
Yeah, you could not.
Like for the first time?
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, trouble for Newfoundland and Labrador. Mackenzie Mitchell flashed on her first, trying to make contact with those yellow stones. That red one that you see at the back 12, that was her final stone. To me, it appears that it is already 2 for Manitoba. But for Kelsey, trying to play down and maybe tap it back to bring 4 into play.
Can't see a lot of it, Kath.
No, you can't. This is the same path that Mackenzie just threw, so they would have just seen the path.
Calvert taking over as a skip last November. And a little tap and move it far enough, and it does. Look at that. Very nice. I believe it's only for 3.
Really good shot either way.
Yeah, 3. Okay. 3 yellow.
The team still goes by the Beth Peterson name out of the Assiniboine and Memorial in Winnipeg.
Not moving a ton.
Line's really good. Top 4.
Okay, going now. Curling now.
14-3. 14-3? Yeah, it should be there. Good judge, Chris.
Team Alberta briefly talked about coming around their corner instead of hitting the rock that was on the side of the 12-foot there. But the problem with that was coming around the corner, they wouldn't have been shot rock. And I don't think it's worth getting forced here, going that hard for your 2. It's so late in the end.
Yep, too late.
It looked like a bomb.
Yeah.
So, Kathy, when we were talking with Kayla Skurlik, you go back to 2 years ago, they were 58-24. And that all those points, that record really helped get them into this event. This year, they've gone 21-29. And they said in mid-October, she said they totally had lost confidence.
Yeah. They just wondered what they were doing. But what I loved that she said is that if you're an athlete, complacency is death. And they were winning against tier 2 teams they felt they should beat. Because they had such a good season, all of a sudden now they're in the slams. They're playing in PointsBet. They're playing against way tougher teams. And even though they felt that their strategy was good enough to beat some teams, she said we were never beating Anderson or Holman or Christina Black with that strategy. So they feel that they have been tweaking their strategy and learning. And, you know, they've been taking the bruises for doing that, but the change is necessary if you're going to beat the big teams.
I chatted with Kayla before the trials, and she also mentioned that because they had such a great year last year and got this auto berth, got their trial spot, they got a lot more coaching support from Curling Canada, which is awesome. But she kind of said we threw the kitchen sink at our entire game. They were so eager to, you know, get all this extra support that they might have gone a little bit too hard, trying a few too many new things. And she said, yeah, we learned our lesson. That time to do that probably isn't in the Olympic year. It's probably more like next year or the season after.
How true.
I wanted to roll it in, but
But good on them, you know, 10 events, flew to Japan. You got to put in the work. You really do.
Oh, and that's what we've always talked about with regards to Northern Ontario and Sharp.
Peel? Yeah.
They do not play. They have their life comes first, and their professions come first, and their families come first. But when you don't play at a consistently high level, are you able to make the shots that are needed to beat those better teams?
Yeah, for sure.
So an opportunity here for the blank for Kayla Skurlik. And away it goes. So we will put a blank on the board here in the second. It is still a 1-0 lead. Krista Sharp on day 2 of the Scotties. Day 2 of our coverage, the Scotties.
9-6.
The 66th edition of the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. And this year we are in Mississauga. And the Paramount Fine Foods Centre. It's the home of the Raptors 905. Their farm team, the G League team, plays out of here. Initially it was the Mississauga Ice Dogs of the Ontario Hockey League. And Don Cherry owned them, was part of them, and in honor of his late wife Rose, this building is on Rose Cherry Way. We go to the third after that blank in 2. Still 1-0 Northern Ontario. Once again, Alberta. Skurlik with last rock has the hammer, playing the Yellowstone.
Right.
Same thing again with the delayed corner. I like it.
Yeah, I think Krista Sharp is probably going to change tactics next time she doesn't have the hammer, she might put up the center line guard instead. Because she has to do that now.
Yeah, for sure.
Go top 4 again. You know that Skerlick's just going to try to make that hit and roll behind their corner, or ignore everything and just get one sunk.
Yep, no other choice.
Line's good. We're here. Yeah, nice and tight. 16-3. Nice, Kendra. Good shot.
That curl's hard though, that out.
So interesting. Top 4.
This is nice here, eh?
So, riddle me this, Miss Joe.
This should be nice, hey?
In the
I don't think this one will come off being this
previous
tight
end, there was a corner up,
No, I think it's
and
good.
it belonged to Northern Ontario. And you said Skerlick thought about going behind the corner, albeit the opposition's center line goes up. No problem. We're going to go behind that one.
Yeah, that was just later in the end. It was Kayla's. It only 2 rocks to come. Kayla's first. It might have just been a waste. You don't want to end up getting forced for no reason when you're really not desperate to score 2 at this point in the game. This time they're going around the center though, because if they go around their corner, we know that Northern Ontario is probably just going to come around their center and they're going to end up chasing.
So get there first.
Yeah.
Good spot.
Nice shot. I might have missed. I got 4-4. Pardon? I got 4-4, but hey.
Right?
That's,
Yeah, she has a big
16-3 was tight though.
That's probably ultimate depth. They're maybe half in the 4 foot. It's tough to get around and be fully buried. It's so tight to the button, but it's high enough that a good freeze is made here. It gives your skipper room for 2.
Where are we?
we're back 8.
Okay, around. Straight,
Kendra Lilly.
Straight.
We're there.
Straight. Straight.
And to hold up that curl now is, they're going around.
14-2.
And around they do go, sliding just to the back edge
I thought the kick was okay.
of the 8.
Yeah, she had a pretty big,
We ever do that? Even if you're top 12, it's okay, Ashton. Do you like less?
2 choices here. You could go around the corner, but it's very tough to be buried and sit 2. Going here, there's a short run, possible double. You'd ever line them up, yellows onto that back red, that would help.
The problem with going around the corner is if you don't get buried, you're going to leave a double, and then Northern Ontario would possibly sit buried around the center line. I think I like this call. Make them make it.
Gotta go. Lots of room. Straight. Gotta go. Keep straight. Where, guys? Where? Guard. Okay, guard. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Fleming and Ramsey.
Yeah, either way, keep going.
Try not to line up the yellow-red here. Keep it on the high side. Good to keep rushing that.
It's in behind a stagger now.
Okay, that one I got 6'5", 12 feet less.
Feel it? We thought you could come here. Like that. 15. And it feels
a lot off.
Yeah. Copy.
I tried to add it back, but I didn't quite get there.
Oh, that's right.
Ashley Sipola.
Mine's good.
You know, one of your keys for Northern Ontario, Russ, was about adjusting to the ice and finding it faster than they have in the past. They really struggled last year, even at home, when they started with 4 straight losses. And one of the things, Kathy, that they've done is they went to 3 different clubs in the Thunder Bay area, Kakabeka, the Fort William, and Port Arthur curling clubs, because they're all different services.
Well, and this is why this team, we always talk about, there's no question about their work ethic. They work very hard, but they do not travel. Teams that travel face different circumstances all the time. And Krista said that Kakabeka and Fort William are relatively similar, but Port Arthur is completely different. So their plan when they go to a practice plan is not only to go to a different club, but to have to make shots really early. They felt they got behind in games early and they didn't catch on faster. That's one of the ways that they're trying to improve.
But nothing, though, Joe, can replicate what the ice here It's just that much different, right?
Yeah, exactly. A curling club compared to an arena is vastly different. But those systems that they would have in place, trying to read the ice no matter where they're playing, that's something that they can implement here. And I do see that in this game. They're talking a lot more than I'm used to seeing.
Yes, I
Debriefing
agree.
each shot. They're sharing information. And I feel like the Broom's been in the right place a lot this game. They haven't been totally fooled by any shots.
Very sharp compared to the last couple of years in the first 2 or 3 games.
No bounce. No bounce. You're right. No bounce, no bounce. Yeah. Good shot. Good. What was that time? Right on top. 5-1.
Yeah, my tolerance is light, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a hair less.
It's going to get busy down the middle with those staggered guards now.
Hey, little more room. Toppy! Little more room. Toppy! More room. Lots more room. Where are we, guys? Little bump, T-line. Straight. Hard. Whoa.
Not good. I think he can get at that yellow, and Joe, you can see enough of that top 8 yellow.
It didn't look like more.
Yeah, it should have at least a decent chunk of it to try to jiggle around the rocks. Ooh, that's not much at all. Never mind.
Don't have to hit much of it though either.
No, I thought we might see them play something lighter weight.
Sure.
That looks hard from here, though. That guard's so tight, not a lot of time to curl.
I'll never save the shooter, that's for sure.
No.
Sorry, where are we going?
Like T-line.
T-line. Just past our
Shrinking your own scoring area here, though.
Yeah.
What do you like? I was just looking at the peel. Okay, but whatever you want.
I don't mind this call, Russ.
Yeah,
Play the
like
double peel.
way safer. Yeah, no, I hear you.
Northern Ontario probably replaces the guard. They might make a play on shot rock, I guess. Play the red onto yellow.
Which could end up helping Alberta if they go for that yellow and chip their own.
I didn't mind getting in there for that second point, but anything deep and you might be in jail.
Yeah.
We just blocked our...
Yeah, guarded the side that wanted to hit that yellow one.
Yeah, they're looking to lose their shooter there.
I mean, ideally, we get rid
We're
of
hitting that. I don't mind that. 10.
Too far behind to peel and or not enough rocks left. I mean, I liked it better if we made.
Well, Nova Scotia and Christina Black with an early lead on Julia Weigel, but it's the Nunavut skip with last rock.
Julia made a very nice one on her first. She faced 3. She made a hit and went partly underneath, but that partly that was shown, Christina Black able to remove it. And so it is 2 now that Julia faces. Played the hit on the first. Now looking for a draw to the forefoot.
Out of the Iqaluit Curling Club, they were uncontested. And for the second straight year, Julia Weigel is their skip, winless in their pool a year ago in Thunder Bay.
Coming down. It's running a little hot. Whoa.
Wow, this is turned around. Little short angle raise, and it is Scharf that is sitting 1 and 2 without last rock.
That barely got by.
Steal a 2.
Forever getting the double.
I have to hit it so thin. I have to hit it here to get even close to double option. I'm probably hitting it this way.
Trying to get this moving back somehow, or even if
Tap?
do you ever tap?
Okay. Tap.
Like what weight?
Just back 4.
Back 4.
3. Kind of similar to like the pass that tap. Hey, what weight? Yeah.
Try to tap this, but keep it over on this side. You obviously can't get it over to that side if you tap it, you know, a little deep. You can bring it even back to the back one if you have to. There's a bit of a stagger in those top 2 red. It's really hard to tap that shot rock towards the center.
thought they might make a play on the Reds, though. Just open things up, make sure you score here. This is dangerous.
It's a funny, they were worrying about the double or the angle so thin to make it. I think they gave up on that theory. But you're right, this needs to be made.
Skurlik in her first little bump here. Tap it up, and oh, how lovely is that?
Very nice.
Shot stone for the moment.
Great. Good. Really good. Great shot.
Just perfect weight here.
With weight, I guess it's going to be easier with weight.
Yeah, like you're just hitting a piece of it. Like
Yeah.
you're picking it out.
Like a 9?
Yeah.
Can't see a lot of this.
Maybe there?
Yeah.
She's just going to try to hit it as thick as she can and stick it on that shot rock. Not abundance of room there, is there?
No.
You know, but what else? There's nothing else. Guard her same shot, let her draw. I don't hate it. I just want you to know you didn't have a ton. Do you guys like guarding it? Like we don't even have half. Okay. We could guard it. Then all she's got is that for 2. If we make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind the guard.
It just looks really hard.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a gimme draw.
Smart play, don't you think?
So this
Yes,
is
I
almost
really do,
center
Joe.
line.
It's it can be made, and if you make it, you're in real good shape.
Did
But
you with that?
you wreck. It's a pretty simple two.
I think that's more than mine.
This is a tough two, just with throwing a guard. I don't mind it. You have to weigh the odds. What are my odds of hitting an inch and a half of that rock? There's a big upside if you make it. But I think this is a prudent play. You're probably holding your opponent to a single, and that's a job well done.
Not quite tight. Yeah, we're tight. We're tight. Okay,
We're tight.
We're pretty tight. Okay, clean it.
Kendra's rock. Kendra's.
Curl. Hard.
Whoa, easy.
Yes, we're halfway.
Oh, this is stopping.
Go.
And
Whoa.
I'm going to question Krista's second rock there. That's twice it's come down quite a bit.
I think if we have to knife it, it's going to take weight off. Yeah. Pull forward. Yeah. Because this is the path that comes off quite a bit. I don't
Sturmey,
think
Alberta, Prince Edward Island, and that's Amanda Power from Summerside. Update, please.
Well, the advantage was PEI early, but Amanda Power struggling a little bit with draw weight. Had a chance on her first, but was light. Sturmey wrapped around, and on her final stone went right through the house. And so all of a sudden, this has flipped. This is a draw 4-3.
Curling a little more.
Needs 4 foot.
Curling a little more. You need half more.
Skurlik's last is on the way, too. Honey, Power said before the event that's going to be the biggest adjustment is playing on the arena ice.
It's close, T.
The shot making, she said, was just so much different.
T.
No
So-
trouble for Selena Sturmey with 3.
Don't really want
To
to touch
extend
it.
her lead, final stone. Skurlik trying to wrap one around and hang it in there, and just that bit too far. So Scarf plays the guard, and it pays off, holding Skurlik to a single. in for a second point. Kendra Lilly is there. They're trying to a halt for 2. Huge scrum. You got to hold it now. Hold it, run it back. Oh, now where's it going to spill? Oh, it sits in time. Final stone. Peterman, Peters, Chelsea Carey. Full 8 foot to be the Canadian champions. The 45th anniversary flashback brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue brand and the official tissue of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 45 years. Could this be the year? Yeah, it's possible. She made another final, of course, did Krista Scharf. That was in 22, losing to Carrie Einers, and that was in Thunder Bay. Remember, just after the COVID year, and or some 500 people in the stands, and then to go right back. Curling Canada promised Thunder Bay were coming back, and they did last year, and so it was so disappointing for Scharf to start off the way they did, 0-4. But when they finally did win in Game 5, who did they beat? But Krista Skrull, or Kayla Skrull, pardon me.
Then won 4 straight.
Yeah. So yeah, they ended up disappointing for them. Certainly 4-4 last year in Thunder Bay. In a 1-1 tie on this second day of coverage, we go to the 4th now, and Northern Ontario with Last Rock again. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
Keep curling. Keep curling. Keep curling.
Get it onto going on here.
Hard. Keep moving it onto the red.
My rocks just stay so much straighter.
Yeah, again, it's just.
Good call.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
4-3.
You watch enough of it as we have that red stone, right? Just that much too deep, and look what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, they've had a few of them in Northern Ontario. Just not much deep, but it's just that foot and a half to kill you.
Come in.
I mean, we could do that.
I don't mind it. Heel on the next.
I mean,
I think we make that first.
Okay.
Did you guys get a time on her? And then we'll peel on the next one.
No, but I think
Like this, Joe?
so I think if you
I do. I think lock one in there, but this is different strategy than I'm used to seeing from Team McCarville. They're usually the first team to kind of bail when things aren't quite setting up, especially with hammer.
Yep.
I think they've maybe tweaked their playbook a little bit, because even in the first end, they put up a corner with Last Rock, really trying to generate something. So a little bit more fearless when it comes to taking risks.
But you are only throwing second stones, Russ, and I'm thinking that, you know, there's a bailout point every skip has, right? And maybe if this doesn't line up properly, then you might throw dynamite at it.
Yeah, it's tomato, nice. Actually, Vic, either way. That had to be made, though. Really good shot.
I think back to, Vic, what Krista said to us before the game, that when they analyzed the Scotties, because this is their big event, they realized they started slow, they learned ice slower, and so if one of the tactics in not starting slow is to be aggressive in the first 5, it will be interesting to see the tactics in the second 5 if they go back to the defensive run sort of theory.
Well, doesn't that depend on if you're, Joe, if you're winning or losing, right? I mean, if you can't go defensive if you're not leading in the game.
Yeah, scoreboard definitely plays a factor.
Yep, as far as you can take it. Harder.
Ashton Skurlick.
6-1. Whoa. Okay, rock slow.
No.
Okay.
I think
It's
she's-
much like doing a combo with slower. I think it's there.
That hair is nice. Very
Oh, you can lay another one in there?
I think that's your only way to get a multiple score here.
I think I was.
Here's to talk about Aston's rock. She was light the last end, too, in which she felt it was her doing, not the rock.
And in both situations, it was the same path, and she just made it on her first.
Yeah. Makes you think.
But sweepers both times said they kind of saw a different throw, so that's why that consistent throwing is so important, because you can take that variable out.
Well, as you said earlier, and it's so true, you just take that half a pound off, it curls into a different line, a slower line, and you come up way light, like this one.
It's just if you're light at all, eh?
There you
Try
go.
to bounce off at all.
Well, yeah.
Tight or just?
Yeah,
I know
they're
we're
a little bit
sometimes
tight.
sounds like we're
But
covering
that's
for the
all-
athletes here, but
A
you've been
lot
out there,
less.
Joe.
Yeah,
It's,
a lot
it's
less weight.
you know, in this case, middle 12, maybe edge of 8. That's 6 inches, 8 inches area, somewhere in there. Like the broom's just outside the edge of 8 now. If you can get wide side of this broom, the brushers can keep it going. If it curls soon, early out of the thrower's hand, you're in a totally different, slower path.
Yeah, and part of that's actually just the release. Sometimes you see your first one maybe gets there on its own, so you think you can take 6 feet off,
Yeah.
give it to the sweepers. But if you don't quite tell the rock what to do with your release, grabs and goes, and it just comes down.
Line's closed.
Way more weight this time.
Back button.
Margot Fleming.
Clean. Back button. Back four. Clean. Curl. Back button. Curl. Back button. Curl. Back curl. Keep curling. Keep curling. Keep curling. Okay, not bad. Not bad, Marks.
Can you get inside of that and roll towards the center line?
It's difficult, very difficult. I don't think so, Vic.
Just T-line. Just T-line.
Scooch that out a little and sit right there. So like back 8. Back here just to basically loosen these up.
Okay.
Sit there. Say back 8 is good.
I think back 8 is max to make this.
We want to get to nose, at least.
This curl's nice, eh?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
14.5, you think it's okay? Or?
Yeah,
These are the ones
14.5,
I missed all the
yeah,
time. When you hear
slightly
back 8, you're looking at 3 or 4 rocks. You can easily throw, you know, back line to hack, and it'll go right by the high side of this in a hurry.
Yeah, this is one of those ones you kind of, as a thrower, you think T-line on your own, and they can sweep it aggressively.
Whoa, close, whoa, whoa.
Line is everything here.
Whoa, curl, curl, curl. Curl.
Coming down.
Curl, curl.
Sarah Potts.
Whoa, whoa, straight, straight, whoa.
Now,
Whoa,
Lily.
whoa, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it.
And somebody bounce it, rattle it around. Hey, very nice. That's what she wanted. It's a little separation.
That's really good. They just have to guard it. What do we do if they guard?
2 choices. You could guard that one, or you got the yellow tap at the out turn.
Just perfect weight there. Got enough finish
Very
just in
nice.
time.
Like I'm throwing a guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think it has enough time to slow down as much as the draws. So I think it'll run okay.
Less? Is that kind of...
3-2 Manitoba and Peterson. And a game against Newfoundland Labrador.
And Newfoundland Labrador lies 5, and that is a bit by design. Kelsey switched tactics about the second stone of Beth Peterson's trying to draw. They just were not able to bury the stones. Newfoundland Labrador able to hit and remove, including Kelsey's first. That is why it is 5. She faces, but does need full 8 to score.
14-6, same speed. Nice shot. You're good.
The 2-time Canadian
Good job, ladies.
and world champion, and makes no mistake.
Yeah, we gotta guard that.
Kelsey Calvert.
Good judge.
Kathy will tell you, Kelsey, she's never afraid to draw.
No, it just very comfortable with ignoring other stones in play because she knows that that's such a strength for her.
Yeah, that concept probably was hammered into her by Uncle Marcel Rock with all of his experience at lead. If you can't draw, you can't skip.
He made a few. His share of draws, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Look at who she's married to, Braden Calvert. We saw him at the pre-trials. He could draw anywhere.
Okay, back to She Day, updating Nunavut and Nova Scotia.
Well, trouble for Julia Weigel. She was lying 1 buried on her first one, was trying to draw to lie 2, but it hung out. She actually moved the guard over and gave Christina Black a path to get to shot stone that she not only removed, but rolled perfectly behind. And so this draw is full 4 if she's going to score.
It's a draw against 3.
Sweep for T. Sweep for T. Sweep for T. T. Take a look.
Bit of a port to navigate too.
Line's great. T. It looks heavy. It looks heavy.
Question is, will it stop here?
Sit.
And sliding through,
Okay,
and
that's fine.
finally settles at the back 8. It'll be a steal of 1 for Black. Mentioned Marcel Rock, of course, part of the Furby 4, and he's here And he's coaching Caitlin Laws and that team.
Back in.
Fourth stone, skip stones, and it's Kayla Skurlik with her first.
Kayla can somehow get this really tight to the long red guard. It might curl enough to get shot rock tapped or shot tapped up for shot.
Bounce
That's
off.
gone.
Roll it, Ashton. Roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Hey. Heavy, it's just like, yeah. Yeah, like
That came down in
that was way
hurry.
Sorry?
Had plenty of weight out of the hand.
Every rock is in play.
What was the time?
It's heavy.
There's nothing at the bump.
It's heavy, way heavier.
So if I want to hit this, I want to hit this. Where do I want to hit this? Like right here. So I want to, yeah.
Where do I?
Okay. So right here. So if I'm going a 10 to nose that, I'm probably going here.
It curls, yeah.
So you think a little
Yeah,
less?
well, basically think you're trying to hair that long one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't know.
We're thinking a 10.
Okay.
It's just that. Yeah. Ooh, that's tight, eh?
I'm trying to navigate the sport. That looks really hard to me.
I thought originally they'd run in that red one, corner guard, but yeah, this, no kidding.
Less ice or less
Oh, they might even just run the yellow. That
Yeah, either
yellow
one.
off center.
We're thinking, well, we're calling 10.
Oh, okay. I think with 10
I don't
and
think a lot of bad
half.
things can happen if you make noise in the rings.
10 and a half.
I like that.
Just be a little bit of pebble out here too. Yeah, that's a small port, isn't it?
So you're actually playing away from the stone just to chip it back the other way.
Across the face.
Wow. Oh, here we go. Get it through that hole first of all. Now help it over. Here we go. Lily, stay on it. Get through. Can you touch this? Oh, you did, you did, you did, you did. Oh, goodness. How did you do that?
Beautiful.
What a shot. I didn't think that port was there, Russ.
It was not big, and fresh pebble spot. Look at this. This is curling hard with that much speed, and it had to. Look at that.
Did you hear me? I was yelling curl and you were saying yes?
No. Oh, no,
I
I
thought you
wasn't.
were saying yes.
Boy, that could be a game changer here.
I was saying, whoa, whoa.
If she makes this,
It's a little scary. Really too, eh?
yeah. Looks unbelievable.
Heel down.
Kayla Skurlik, this is her last. Northern Ontario does have last rock. Going to run this back. Here we go. Are they going to pick the pocket? Oh, they did. They picked it for one.
Well done.
That's good, Kayla.
That's a great shot. 15-foot run back.
Yeah.
Good enough. That's good though.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm not sure you could have done much better.
Hair
They
thinner.
were locked anyways.
Just down.
Play the outer.
I was like too afraid to throw it.
No, I had 7-4.
Okay,
It just, we need to hit a little more, or a little.
Yeah, just a shade.
Yeah. They did, yeah, it didn't really.
Can you make that twice?
No, that's not there.
It's not there.
Through
It's
the
not
hole.
there. No,
That's not there.
We can't get it there.
Not there. So the same hole.
Or I guess we possibly can, eh?
Yeah, but you can't get through that hole. If
No,
you hear
that's
that
true,
when you're
yeah.
on that red guard, that's not there.
Okay,
so
so
we either
should
play
we
the
draw?
same shot through the hole or we draw here.
Do you like the same shot through the hole or the in-turn draw? I'm good with either.
We can't see any of that to hurt ourselves.
I think that
Can
looks
we, like,
hard. I
hit
think we
that?
do.
Let's play this.
I think that, yeah. We gotta go out
So
a little
draw through
wide,
the other hole
okay?
now, on the other side of that yellow.
Yeah, which is no bargain either, but that's how good that first one was when you're afraid to play it the second time, even though you made it the first time. This is not much wider than the draw to the button path.
Go for T-line.
It's a little bigger port than the out-turn hit
See what
that we just witnessed. So
This is one of those shots where she has to be pretty close out of her hand. If they have to jump on it for weight, they're going to straighten out that line. To navigate that port, she needs to be perfect with her weight.
Rotation.
She has one. Chris Duchar.
Line only.
Close.
Yep. Yes.
How to come through that hole. And they're trying to hold it up now. Sipola.
Back 12.
And Ashley, can you get through that hole first? Got to get through there. Okay, yeah. Oh, you did too. Now, can you get it over and tap it back? Move it. And no, wouldn't curl up for her. And so, wonderful shot to sit two, but equally as good for Skurlik to play the run back to hold them to just one. Wow. Mascot. That's Slider. Yeah. On a Saturday afternoon at the Scotties. Opening weekend, day 2 of our coverage of the Scotties from Mississauga, Ontario. And we are here at the Paramount Fine Foods Centre. It's been a great game so far. First look at teams in Pool B, Northern Ontario and Alberta's Kayla Skurlik. 2-1. And Northern Ontario leads it. But Alberta and Skurlik have Last Rock, have the hammer, playing the Yellowstones here in 5.
Side.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh gosh, what does that sound? We want it to go.
What's happening back there? Line's close. Gotta go, Ben. Hey, you
Jordan's trailing leg, I think, caught something as she was coming out.
Yeah, the rock looks fine, but she certainly rolled over something.
That's so unsettling. Heading towards the hog line, trying to focus on your body speed, and you hear this loud scratching sound. No problem, though. Great weight.
Ah, sorry.
Good sweep. 4-8. Okay, nice, Jared.
Top 8.
So 15.
Yeah.
Slightly full.
Yeah.
Kendra Lilly in a 9th Scotties appearance.
Thought that was there.
Yeah.
She's been part of that both finalist teams in 16 and then in 22. But in 16, she was throwing the third rock.
Keep going, Ash. Gotta go. Yep, hard line. Hard line. You gotta go. Hard. You gotta go. Little tick, I think.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. Sarah. Put it in. 15-5.
Your weight was there.
Well, there are times when you see a shot and you go, oh my, how did you do that? This is one of them. This is Krista Sharp.
Brilliant, just brilliant. One of the best deliveries in the Canadian women's curling history, in my opinion, but they just got off this thing in time, just lightened up to hair by that top one. An unbelievable shot, followed up by a wonderful one from Skurlik, too, and that was a pile of work for 1 point, Vic.
And she had a chance to watch it as you are right now, as she was watching it on the screen. Yeah, that was special. Key shot brought to you by PKT Tires, growing together.
Where is it, Jared? Yep. Keep going. Okay, good sweep. I don't know why that.
And there's a stagger now.
Is that a bit tight or no? She slid really tight. She tried that.
So coming around here, Joe, without last rock, would you ever play the tap on the red on the to a little angle raise on that shot stone?
Yeah, you could. I think Sharp is deciding to wait till later in the end to use that rock. It's in a really good spot for them. So save that for later. Try to get one in good right now with Kendra. Come around everything. There's lots of curl in this spot.
Draw weight, an issue, just the 63% so far for Kendra Lilly. As mentioned, she lives in Sudbury and always has, and it's not been an issue, but they've had to overcome the fact that she does not live in the Thunder Bay area.
Okay, good sweep.
That's good.
And doesn't make it this time either.
Good sweep. Sorry, guys.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad of speed.
This is going pretty much like right onto it. Do you want to peel?
Going to go that far.
It's an interesting team situation because there's hundreds of teams, Vic, that in this country, male and female, that are weekend warriors, but we don't see them because they're not that good. This team are weekend warriors, which we criticize, but they're that good. So we see them all the time every year, and they're a shot or two away from scaring anybody in this field. And
little wobble on the way out. Draw weight also an issue for Ashton.
Okay, that works.
And
well, that's one way.
opens up that front.
that was tricky. Hit it so thin, actually got both of them out of the way.
No, that didn't hit. No. 10.
Trying to play it the normal way.
I'm sorry, Kathy. He just doesn't want to listen. Alberta and PEI, please.
Well, Selena Sturmey, just great draw weight, drew around to lie 3 on her first, but PEI able to hit and roll, but they rolled a bit too far. It was open. Selena removed it and rolled back under, so this is the force. She cannot see that buried stone, so does need the Hearts to score. And draw weight has been a battle.
Yeah, she's just curling 44% in her debut. Is Amanda Power. Does have some experience on the team, but she is making her debut. Former silver medalist in the Canadian Club Championship. Boy, this would be just something for her, and will come up light. Steal one.
One red.
First year together as a team out of the Summerside Curling Club. Amanda Power.
Clean.
Well, you had 2 stones again ago. You had 2 staggers. And now that center line's all open.
Yeah, true.
14-5, is that too much? The wings have been closer to
I think
15.
no less than a 15, like 14-8. Right? And it'll curl very hard.
Interesting approach from Team Scarlet. I think there's slight advantage. You've got 8 great deliveries out here. They're all fit. They're all good brushers. They all know the game. I think the only little difference I see in the 2 teams is maybe a little bit better for Team Alberta on the finesse shots and getting rocks in the right spot, making the freeze, getting angles right. But they're not with hammer. They haven't tried.
No, and they were sitting shot rock before they went to double peel the centers, but it was only seconds. It was still early in the end. They could have come around everything, tried to sit 2, but then you've got a whole bunch of staggers to work with. If you end up having any kind of misstep, you are at risk of giving up a steal. So they changed gears, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Wait, control. Okay, you got it.
I think you'll see them go back to the offense here once, you know, if, for instance, you get a blank here, for instance, it'll be a different 6th end.
You're so tempted to kind of push in this situation. No multiple scores yet this game. You kind of feel like the first 2 will really be the team to get the control. But if you push too hard and end up giving up a steal, that can be a disaster.
Just like last night. You know, BC went right at it in the first 2 ends. They're down 4-0 before they knew it.
Nice. Nice shot.
I'm here with a 10.
Yeah. What was the time on that one?
I got 9-9.
Yeah. 10. Yeah. Okay.
It does move there.
Yeah.
She shot like a shade wide, a little bit up, and it still moved pretty decent.
Okay.
Trying to force here, sit the 2. Krista Sharp trying to win Northern Ontario's first women's title. Back in '88, it was Heather Houston who won, but at that time it was all one Ontario, not a north and a south.
Wow.
And Houston went on to win a 2nd as a Team Canada back-to-back, and that is a mistake, pure and simple.
Sorry, I know it curls, but like,
What do you think that was for?
what was that? 10. Yeah.
10.
I just meant like,
I think just a little further out.
No. I mean, I thought you were like slightly
Unforced
full.
error there. Scharf can make a nose hit there. It's looking like a force, and now all of a sudden Alberta's going to get the blank.
Those are the little ones that you sometimes you forget in the debrief. You worry about the 10th end type thing, but that lets them off the hook.
I think just out here it's going to be a little straighter. Yeah.
No, I liked your throw. I didn't think you were wide.
And it was a 10?
Yeah.
okay. 10.
Final stone, or
Clean.
pardon me, no, first stone for Kayla Skurlick.
Oh, this isn't a lot better.
Set.
And will not. Goodness.
9.
Okay. Do you like ever trying to go over here or no?
It's not in the way.
Okay.
Like, I won't be in the rings if I guard.
Guess just to give her a.
You could still go to that side of the sheet, even if you're edge on edge with that corner guard. It would force Skurlick to play inside out for the blank. Give her something different to look at.
Easier shots have been missed than that.
Get that, like,
Well, yeah,
10.
mine.
Yes, exactly.
Lord.
That's how I was like, go. But then
Scary.
it was 9.
Alas. Okay.
Because I shot 7 on my.
Final stone for Krista Sharp.
Sarah's line.
Line's good.
Well, maybe a little more.
Yeah. Curling nice.
Top button. Top 4, top button.
14-8.
Oh, weird.
I am good. Good sweep, guys.
Okay, good sweep, guys.
Nice.
I'm going to probably run.
I want this intern to shit down with that peel too, but I don't mind this at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about anything when you play that kind of a shot? That Krista shot, she could have played to the wings, I guess. Maybe tried to What's the thought process, Russ?
Yeah, I think she decided that even if it was, you know, on the edge of the 12-foot, it's still wide open. So, you know, why try it? So what might be in the back of her mind was, let's get draw weight. Let's figure out that path to the pin. It's like a practice shot with no risk. And if you can't really put any heat on your opponent, then that was the right shot.
Final stone now here in 5 and looking for the blank.
Just playing really high up.
And well done. So Skurlik will get her second blank of the game. We're halfway through. And it's 2-1 Northern Ontario.
This is the moment we're running free. Where to begin? There's nothing left. We're on our knees. We can't pretend. All we need to do is breathe. This is the moment.
Little chat with their coach, the 3-time Canadian world champion, Rick Lang, who played with the Iceman Al Hackney all those years ago. Krista Scharf, Northern Ontario, with the lead as we check the numbers after 5.
Story for this game so far is both skips are struggling with their draw weight. Scharf had an opportunity for a second point in the first. Skurlik had the opportunity in the third. Neither one could convert, so we haven't seen a multiple score yet this game. The fourth end was outstanding from both skips, though, with Scharf navigating a very tight court. Skurlik making a beautiful 20-foot run back to hold Scharf to that single. But looking at these numbers for the skips, it is that draw weight. 54% for Krista Scharf, 40 for Kayla Skurlik. They'll want to bring those numbers up.
And it will be Skurlik that does have last rock when we pick up play in 6. As a lady there she chats with is the silver medalist from 2006 in Pinerolo. That's Shannon Kleibrink, their coach.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 facial tissue brand. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. And by PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada.
Scotties is the biggest event in curling, and it's all of our time to shine, and I think it's really exciting for all these new skips and all these new teams to get here to the Scotties, and I think it's going to be a great experience this week.
It's amazing seeing so many different faces here and playing different teams that we haven't played before, and this is their first time, and they're just going to go out there and just play loose and play excited, and you know, we're going to have to do the exact same thing.
And this will be our featured game when we turn our attention back to Pool A. Haley Armstrong against Carrie Anderson, both picking up wins last night for Armstrong out of the Whitby Curling Club. She is first-time skip. However, she did play a couple of Scotties, pardon me, with Laurie Saint-Georges and Quebec in 21 and 22. But the rest of her team are all making their debuts at this year's Scotties. Haley Armstrong, Ontario, against Carrie Anderson and Team Canada when we join you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. From here at Paramount Fine Foods Centre in Mississauga on this Saturday afternoon, first look at teams in Pool B. And we go to the 6th, 2-1. Northern Ontario, Krista Sharp from Thunder Bay leading Kayla Skurlik out of Calgary and the Garrison Curling Club. And here in the 6th, it is Alberta and Skurlik with Last Rock. They do have the hammer playing the Yellow Stones.
Northern Ontario to the button. Alberta hit it, tried to roll to the corner, having a delayed corner again. That's been the style every single time. Skurlik's had hammer. Hit it dead on. Northern Ontario replaced it, so up went the corner guard.
6-7.
Okay, I mean,
16-7.
you do it every time, Joe. Is it time for a change?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought Scharf would have talked about this in the 5th end break, especially with Coach Rick Lang, who's such a great strategist. Once you see a team's playbook, this is what they want to do. Every end, they want to put up that delayed corner. As the opposition, you want to force them into something outside their playbook. Put up that center line guard, then they have to put up their corner. You come around, make a good top button, top 4, and then they're chasing you. Even though they didn't make that roll to the side, your own rock is only in the 8 foot now. Right. That's not close enough to the button to narrow down the scoring area.
Absolutely, Joe, you're dead on it, and you can't look what's happening here now. It's wide open.
You want it to be so far out there that
Easy kick now, hey?
3 Canadian world champions with Al Hackner.
What a competitor, Rick, and that team with Al.
And of course, his wife Lorraine Lang, if I remember correctly, was part of those Heather Houston teams.
Yes, she was. 3rd.
Wow, you see?
Wow.
But what do we see?
Well, sometimes I just don't know my own name, but that's okay. That I remember.
Well done. I saw Lorraine just before the show tonight.
Did you?
I did.
Really, really big side. Okay.
That's a big missed opportunity for Team Skurlik.
Yeah, like a little higher.
Scharf's guard didn't curl up enough. They left the hit and roll available behind the corner, but Ashton just a little bit too much weight. I think I heard big set, so straightened it on release, and it just did not come back for them.
But it's to her numbers, and she's been struggling.
Is she ever? And that's what's not worked for this delayed corner. It's a wonderful, wonderful strategy move to have the delayed corner, but Ashton just can't set it up. You have to. Her draws have been light, and her hits have been wide, and they just can't get anything going.
Good sweep, guys.
I just feel like when they're long like that.
Yeah, well, because all the finishes
so
at
late.
the end.
It's like half.
Yeah. Where? Right here. Okay.
Definitely noticed a bit of change in
Stay with
tactics
it,
here for
Jared.
Kayla Skurlik and company. Russ, I felt like Kayla was sometimes, and I would criticize her for it, she'd take a lot of risks and then end up not leaving herself anything except a circus shot. I've noticed this game, she's a lot more prone to bailing earlier. She's been bailing on seconds last rock as opposed to thirds first. Just wanting to make sure she has a shot for herself, especially with hammer.
Even the delayed corner is different for her, and I love it. But they're not executing so far.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's my point. Maybe that bail is a skipper who's realizing her team is not playing well.
Yeah, and that's just could be ineffective. It's the first game of the event. Everyone's still finding that release or finding that form. Sometimes you have to wait till your horses are ready to go. But they need to get there in a hurry.
Okay, halfway. Okay, Kendra, half on its own. Hold
Okay, Sarah, go. Sarah, little. Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Yep. Little more. Go, 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 go,
You
go.
close up that gap.
Yeah, they didn't want to
Good,
brush it because the
17-1.
red's so close together, but they had to close up the gap. Double should be made now.
Sorry, too deep.
Even if you get it really thick, you'll get the shot rock.
Nice line. If we didn't play clock, that was 17 points. We'd be a little less if we get through again.
Heel?
Yes! Yes!
Good shot.
And they will clear the center line. Nice shot by Margot Fleming.
Really well thrown.
Sweet shots.
Really nice.
Did you enjoy your time off?
I did.
Okay, let's get back to it. Sturmey against Power.
Well, Power had a chance to hit to lie 3 on her first, but she rolled out. That left 2, and for Selena, one of them was fully buried, one half open, and so she made no attempt to stick around just to peel a stone out, and she did. And that is why there is 1 stone in the house belonging to PEI. This is a draw for 2, needs paint.
That. Nice one.
Whoa. And settle down. Goodness.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, just tell me that earlier. I
Wow.
didn't know it was up at all. One.
Just a single. Yeah, that lack of communication. If someone would have said maybe, hey, it's heavy, we could have played the rub off the guard. And
Great sweat. Thanks. Great sweat.
first-year team. But that stuff you'd think would be all worked out beforehand.
The different surfaces that they train on too, Becky.
Oh, no doubt.
And it is, unless you're here, you can't even explain to people that the sliding surface underfoot is just so good.
It's a sweeper too. You know that rock is going to move 6 feet with the curl or 5 feet. You assume that it'll catch that curl and slow down. Sometimes a bit of a wishful judge, thinking, oh, it's only back 12 or back 8. Just didn't quite get the information to the line caller in time.
But don't you say sometimes, Russ, in a situation like that, you almost, well, in hockey they call it puck watching. You forget about the people around you and you just watch the puck. Well, they're just watching the stone.
Yeah, exactly.
Not thinking about the...
Yeah, you get mesmerized by the line sometimes, and maybe not enough communication early. And, you know, it's possible they haven't played on that kind of speed either. So, you know, when the skipper lets it go, it looks perfect. And then halfway down, you're going, wow, this thing's not slowing down.
Skip Stones here in 6.
Just a little bounce off here for Alberta. This could be costly. Chance to roll right under here, right on the Hearts.
Weight's good? Whoa.
Nope.
Maybe 10-2.
Nope. Nope. No. 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 Curl. Curl.
Curl.
Curl.
Curl. Curl.
Straight.
Right
Other way.
Go, 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 go. Anything.
Sipola will leave it right there.
We called 10.5, eh?
Back though.
10-2.
Right here. It should move with board. We can even like push comes to shove, overall. It's not the worst.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yep. Right there, pretty much. Yep.
What?
You get the feeling, remember in the previous end,
Like, hey, wait.
Scharf had the hit and roll out. She had a chance to overthrew it.
Okay.
And here again, maybe a little bit overthrowing. Is it just that adjustment to this ice, do you think, or is there something else?
Yeah, I was thinking with that one, it might have been a bit of a guess on where to put the broom. We haven't seen a lot of those lighter weight controls.
Well, again, it's Nova Scotia with all kinds of pressure on Nunavut.
Well, for Julia, the good news is that she's just thrown this shot. She was facing 2 buried and ignored them and went around, but she went a little bit deep. And so the shot stone was Christina Black's final stone going around and getting shot stone. Does need to get full 4 to score.
Go hard. It's got to curl.
From the Iqaluit Curling Club.
Weight's fine.
All three other members are from Iqaluit, and then a rub and roll off and steal one more.
It's another great example of where a team that doesn't play a lot together, the communication, they were going hard for weight that she didn't need, when instead they needed more directional brushing to make that stone curl.
Yeah.
If they could ever get this thing into this type of area here, close together, maybe even touching, there will really be no double, and then you're forced to kind of come down this way, and it's a very, very small avenue past that tight yellow guard. Roll it
So
frozen.
much curl on that side.
Yes.
And 5. Yeah. 5. Yeah. Whoa.
Anything on the inside here, you're a winner.
Curl. Curl.
Boy, again, here we go. It's up to Ashley Sipola here. Help this curl. Can you get up beside?
Okay,
Oh, right
good.
beside indeed.
Other way.
Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant,
Good
brilliant.
sweep. Nice shot.
Sometimes the rocks just end up in spots you're going, oh no. When Skerlick's last one stopped, you could see that coming.
Okay, that's good.
You could probably play a thin double to blank.
She's looking at that.
Equally difficult. I think they are looking at it now.
You know, neither draw is simple.
No.
Yeah. Because that was a little more of like a
softer release.
So you got to get
Blank? Okay.
a very thin half, hit it right where the broom is.
This
Jared.
they're both tough,
wait.
I'm guessing, but is this the easier of the two to draw compared to this? You think, Joe?
Got it, Kayla.
I don't know if I'd say easier, but as long as you kill one, at least it's only one steal.
Right,
you miss the
right.
draw, it's a 2 steal.
Yeah, it was either make it or give up 2 the other way.
Heel down.
Here we go. This is coming from the hip. Oh, now called right off. Here we go. Bang. Oh, and will they both go? One does, and away it goes. And so that'll be a steal of 1. This year's Scotties in Mississauga, Ontario, here at the Paramount Fine Foods Centre. And in every host city, the Sandra Schmerler Foundation makes a presentation to local hospitals in support of neonatal intensive care units. And this year, the recipient is the Credit Valley Hospital in Mississauga. And we were pleased to be part of the presentation as Tuba Nasir from the Trillium Health Partners was here. And it's our pleasure to be part of the Schmerler Foundation and Sandra Schmerler Day, which will happen, of course, tomorrow on the first Sunday of every Scotties. As we welcome you back, the steal of one now has Northern Ontario up 3-1. We go to 7, and Alberta once again with last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. And you already have a chance to make a donation. Tomorrow will mark the 25th birthday and the anniversary of the foundation in honor of Sandra Schmerler, the 3-time Canadian and world champion and Olympic gold medalist. And you can go to sandraschmerler.org, make your donation, and those are the phones. They'll be there and manned by the teams tomorrow on the 25th anniversary of the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. And over $10 million over the 25 years has been donated to hospitals in every province and every territory, helping some 90,000 babies and families across the country.
Okay, whoa. Try it. Sorry, I thought I had a bit more. It's really diving in the head. Do we hit and roll off the center? Yeah. Heel?
Change of gears here for Alberta. We talked about the delayed corner. Hasn't worked yet. Gave up the steal. A couple missed shots earlier, forcing a very tough double to blank. So they immediately went corner guard this time, but in a wee bit of trouble down the center here. They don't have the angles set up very well.
Curl.
Oh, look at that. And pushes those two in behind the corner.
Ooh, I'm on the wrong side. So don't want to poke out that side. We got to make sure.
Like, if anything, peek out the outside side, she's saying.
I think if I was coaching Ashton, I'd say, you know, like, there's peel weight and then there's peel weight. I think it's Vic, it's like playing a par 5 and you try to hit your driver 20 yards farther than you're capable. And sometimes you just, you lose your balance, your timing a little bit, don't get the rock quite seated underneath your sternum. And it's I think if she just soften about that, there's all kinds of weight coming down there. So it's just maybe easy peel.
Line's good. It's running better.
I think Kayla had actually indicated just to play the peel and roll. So you try to catch it thick, maybe disturb the middle, but if you over curl it titch, you might get the roll over to that corner. So again, that light, easy peel might have paid off there. Tough spot where those Reds, Northern Ontario Stones splash to, because now it's tricky to use the corner guard.
Never.
Even if you're to it, it's not the worst.
Now you're committed down the middle.
Where my good stuff goes forever. Whereas her first one,
how much less ice? I gave her like almost middle.
and her first one comparatively, like when it got to that 4-foot line, it just kind of dove and came down.
Yeah, because I think
There's another player that's been struggling, Kendra Lilly at second. How many times have we pointed out? We wanted it top 4, and there it is. Or is it sitting? Center line back 8.
It's been a lot of either a couple feet heavy, or it seems like the player makes a big adjustment. It catches a lot of curl, and then it comes up 6 feet light. So it's just trying to narrow in on exactly what that draw speed is.
Knife to the backing.
Hard knife.
4-1.
Hard knife.
Whoa, we're going to overcurl it. Whoa.
And down to it.
That's good, Ashton.
You,
back 4.
the easiest thing is if it just comes out of your hand naturally and you feel it all the time. But I think sometimes, am I wrong, Joe, that when you know, and you know you're struggling, and in those moments, and then you try to be too perfect, and in fact you hurt yourself.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just getting out of your own way. You've heard every single curler out here talk. I just process. And sometimes that's what it comes down to. Your pre-shot routine in the hack. Okay, so you slid back 4 on your last one and you want to be top 4. don't make a massive 10-foot adjustment. Just take a couple feet off and inch your way into that draw weight. Because if you go one heavy, one light, one heavy, one light, you're never going to find it.
Good, sweet. 14-8.
Playing the 7th and playing quickly after a blank in 6. Newfoundland and Labrador do have last draw.
They do. That red stone that you see at the back of the house, that was Mackenzie's first. She was facing 3, was trying to bury, but it went a little bit deep. And so Kelsey Rock drew into lie 2. There is no double to score to. And so this is the draw. Does need full 8, biting the 4-foot to score.
And one of the skips making a debut.
Okay.
Mackenzie Mitchell.
Okay. Back 8, back 4.
Dear.
Back 4.
And steal one more.
Back 8.
Really go for line here.
And Mitchell's a former Canadian junior silver medalist, losing in 23 to Alberta and Mila Plett.
3-3. Then where that one? Just right there.
Not in there.
I like it tighter.
Yeah, tight to
Like
bite.
a rock out.
Okay. There's obviously back button, so 6 feet. Yeah.
Massive over curl there for Margot Fleming. She was trying to play a kind of heavy draw type shot, come down to the rocks in the back of the rings, jiggle things around, but it was tight early and just
Whatever.
it was gone.
Pretty good. Where? Gotta curl not quite tight.
It's this type of surface, if you're tight early out of your hand on a lighter weight shot, you might as well almost walk away. The sweeping can't save it. You've got to make sure you're out to that broom or you take enough ice.
Keep going. Keep going. Go. Go, go, go.
Guarded the wrong side here.
Yeah.
First little opportunity here for Team Alberta, a chance to certainly sit 2.
Can you roll it over and underneath?
That side.
It's tricky because you know, to get it fully buried, you might not be closer than the side reds, but I think you can get most of it under. Yes. You have to be going that way with soft weight, like somewhere between backline and hack here. Should finish really hard if they throw it that light.
Half big.
Margot Fleming in her 2nd year with the team. Remember, we've seen her before with Carrie Galusha out of the Territories in 4 previous appearances.
Look at that go.
Watch out. And clunks it and moves it far enough that they are sitting the 2 for the moment.
Yeah, but
What was that, Kale?
that really hooked us. I heard them say heavy, and then somebody yelled whoa, and then the next thing you know, it overcurled by a lot. They were trying to roll way wide side.
Yeah, no concern until like the TSN logo there.
Right.
Just went sideways. We haven't seen a lot of those half weight shots this game though, Russ. That might just be the weight that curls up a lot.
And back to Kathy's point,
Wow.
they're still pretty sharp, these stones.
Good shot.
Prior to the event, of course, the ice maker,
More? No, that's probably close.
Mike Merklinger, gives the stones a little sandpapering to sharpen them up. And they'll dull up over time, just like a pair of ice skates.
Using 60 grit this time. Most of the times, historically, it's more like 80 for most arena conditions. So they're a little bit more aggressive. So, as we all know, they'll calm down as the week goes along.
Yeah, and typically when you see that as the rock is coming, is in the end part of its traveling down the sheet, kind of the hog line in part is going to catch a bit more curl. It's going to have a bit more bite to it. They'll slow down a bit more.
Can we? Can she make the double here? Slide these through, do you think?
Yep, for sure. You got to get the back one thin, though.
You can just try to get to nose here, get under cover. Lots of weight.
Here's the sharp. There we go. Touch it on the way by. Oh, how nice. Boy, 2 of the best shots you're going to see in this event.
Yeah, that was special. Really well thrown.
And not overthrown, Joe.
Yeah, any more weight than that, you don't get the curl or enough speed to make the double. That's just perfectly thrown. And a really great line call from Sarah Potts. Lots of late movement in this spot. You had to be aggressive early. Get Sipila to make a little bit more curl at the end. Wow.
And Kathy, interestingly, She did mention Sarah being in the house, and you know, having Sarah, those three except for Lily always working together, and it pays off, doesn't it, when you've got Lily brushing and Sippola brushing, and then Potts with the great line call, and of course inherits a little bit of that from her father, Rick Lang.
And her mother.
Oh yes, oh gee whiz, okay,
wow.
oh dear.
Well, you got to, no, seriously, you got two really brilliant strategists. Lorraine was such a huge part of that team as a third, and her dad. It's, you know, she just grew up in a curling club with strategy, and that's why Sarah's also in the house.
Watch the jam, stuffed it there, and rolls over there, and it does appear that the red stone is still shot.
If we guard, I mean, she has a run. But I like this, I guess, eh?
I think so too.
Yeah, this is going to work.
Yeah.
So if we
Just
want
need to find.
Once again, back to Alberta and PEI, and oh, so much trouble for PEI.
Well, Amanda tried to play a raise on her final stone after Selena took away the whole out-turn side and just got caught in that not being comfortable with the arena ice, took too much ice through weight, it did nothing. And so for Selena, she's trying to play a little bit of a soft weight shot to get to the middle and then promote her own on the yellow stone that's in the 4-foot, chance for 4.
Clean, clean, clean.
There goes that yellow one.
There's 4.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Alberta and Sturmey trying to win the first championship for Alberta since Chelsea Carey back in 19. Remember, she won the pre-trials event and then went 4-3 at the curling trials in Halifax.
Go, girl.
One in Wolfville.
Top 4. Line's good. Go, line's good. Line's good. Top 4. Line's great. Girl.
Curl if you can.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The curl's there. It'll get there. It's got to slow down.
Well, we are.
Here you are, and back T-line it goes. Ooh, I don't think it's, the glare has got me a little bit. I don't think it's moved it far enough. Still sitting tube, I believe.
And then come to the backing.
I think you're right, Vic. There's a small port. You could throw a board weeder, hit it dead on, get your
Nice
2,
here.
but it's very risky. You miss it, you're down 5-1, so this is the right move.
You got it, Kels. The devil's not there, eh?
Smile on her face. She loves that hero shot.
Yeah.
I think this is a smart call, though.
So line shot the most
If you ever wreck in this port attempt, it's pretty much the game.
Hole, so yeah. You got it.
Final stone, risk and reward.
Wanted to go. Okay, I thought we were there. Hey.
Deciding not to risk
Top 4.
making or trying the double and sitting 2, instead will play
All you. Gotta go.
a draw for a single.
It's all you. Line's good.
Taking its time here.
We're there.
We're close.
Okay.
Wait's great.
Okay.
Wait's great.
Great shot. Great shot.
Very nice. To pick up a single. First point for Skurlik since the 3rd.
Really nice draw, Kels.
Good. I was like, line's good.
Yes, Scotties. And this is the 45th anniversary of Scott Paper's sponsorship of the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. Welcome back on this second day of coverage. 18 teams, 2 pools of 9. Last night got our first look at teams in Group A. And this is Group B on the ice on this Saturday afternoon. The only team that is not playing is New Brunswick. And the team from the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton, skipped by Melody Forsyth. So won't play until tomorrow. 3-2, Northern Ontario leads it, and they do have last drop. That means that Krista Sharp out of Thunder Bay once again has the hammer, playing the Redstones. Well, nothing to choose between the 2 leads.
Line's good. Lots of room. Gotta go for weight. Curl. If you need to, line's good. Curl. Gotta really curl. Yep, right to it if you can. Curl. Yeah, line's keep good. Curling. Go, you gotta go. Curl. You gotta go. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. No. Okay. 15, 6. Sweet.
I think that was minimum.
Freeze. Top 4.
Top 4 here is probably not bad, hey?
Yeah, it's perfect. Okay.
Like any game here, the team that's down, 1 down without here starts to take a few more chances. Walk one on the corner here would be huge. Heavy would be a complete disaster.
Running. Top 8, top 4. Running.
Ashton Skurlick.
Whoa, not Jerry, if anyone.
Knife. Scott Miles
just gliding.
Yeah.
Rock straight.
No, we're not.
No bounce.
Hard.
No bounce.
Right here. Oh, okay. Sorry.
And snuggles up beside.
Not good.
Yeah. 4-8.
No,
Just a bit of a mismanage on the sweep there, though. The weight was in the realm.
They yelled top 8.
Yeah, they just couldn't quite zero in on how well it was running. Could have maybe tried to carve that a little. You're just afraid as the sweeper to ever sweep it and have it bounce off and into the open. That was really close to a perfect shot.
Whoa. 10-5. Whoa, yes.
Say 10-2.
Whoa. Yes. Whoa. Yes. Hard. Whoa. Yeah. Yes. Nice shot.
Perfect.
Shot.
Just perfect. Well judged there.
Yeah, and a needed shot, too. I mean, that we mentioned earlier that Lily had been struggling a little bit.
Good sweep.
Krista was really patient there. That didn't get by the red by an abundance. Trouble now for Alberta.
Ramsey.
Curl.
All right. Good shot.
Runs it back, but then leaves the corner.
Close to getting them all.
I think we got to lever that double over there.
Okay.
Now, I'll answer the question then. Because somebody would be looking at this, Joe, and saying, hey, you've got 2 on the lid, basically. You've got last rock. Why aren't you throwing up a guard to protect instead of going behind that corner?
I think if you ever throw up kind of a higher guard, you might see Team Alberta come in and lay a freeze on, maybe try to release the rocks and the button.
Or if the guard's not dead on, the double's made. This makes sense.
Newfoundland, Labrador, and Manitoba.
And Mackenzie Mitchell being forced in this end. She ignored the stone in the 8-foot on her first, tried to bury around the center guard, but left it half open. And Kelsey Calvert able to hit and lie 2. Does need 4-foot to score.
Hard 4-foot.
It's sometimes difficult to go with the new names, as you know.
This was Kelsey Rock for a very long time.
Absolutely. Won 2 Canadian juniors and 2 world golds and a couple of golds out of the University of Alberta and the university play. So dominant curler for many years, Kelsey Calvert.
Really nice come around there to get it high enough that it's hard to freeze to.
And her husband Braden didn't. Oh my gosh, it all runs together. He lost the final in the pre-trial.
Yep.
Or we would have seen his team in Halifax.
Okay.
Interesting how this works out, huh, Joe? That you say go behind the corner, and look what happens now.
Yeah, that was a double that you'd expect Margot to make 9 times out of 10.
We're looking like giving up.
But the come around, to Joe's point, was the right call. It allows you to score at the very least, and now you're minimum 2 up.
I don't know if you overheard that, but there was Kayla going back to the coaching bench and saying, oh, it looks like we're going to give up 3 here.
Yeah, it's very true, because the come around's so good. I mentioned earlier, how do you freeze to that thing? How do you get shot rock and be on top of that red one? It's very difficult.
No, you have to stay in the rings here. And just.
37, 6 around.
Perfect, actually.
13-8.
Oh, 13-8. It's not that quick over there. Straight back here. They have to make some noise.
Margot Fleming.
Curl. Really curl. Okay.
Whoa.
Good shot.
Get them both. Oh, there it is. Boy, they turned their back on it. And it just found its way over.
What a shot.
I really don't think I'm floating that. They're just floating back so much.
Yeah. No, really good.
Watch, everybody just sort of turns.
Not the shot we called, but the shot we made.
Skurlik turns away, and then Ramsey says, hey, I got a chance over here.
Oh, I just think they're falling.
She followed it over on the double.
They looked at hitting this. I believe red shot. It makes so much more sense here to just sit 2 so late in the end. Just played it.
Yeah,
Same player.
Not a tap pass, eh? It is now. It's coming now. Watch.
Okay, it's curling now.
We gotta go.
6-1. Black, Nova Scotia leading Weagle.
And for Julia Weagle, just a really bad break, was trying to play a run back on her stone that was second shot, wound up missing the intended stone and rolled too far. They're not sure if this is third shot, so they're hitting to make sure, and that is for 3.
Thank you. Good luck, guys. 3 yellow.
And that will be it. And Christina Black will open her Scotties with a win over Nunavut as she picks up 3, the final 9-1.
All right, girlies. We've decided we like your guys' uniforms at best. We haven't been back that far. Here.
And next up for Black will be Alberta and Selena Sturmey.
What do we think speed's doing?
Nice draw to the wing made by Ashley Sipola. So Skurlik's just going to change gears here. They're just going to try to make a come around this corner and sit shot.
2-3 feet less than.
Try to get out of this end this way. I think looking at the scoreboard, appreciating if they give up a 2 here, they'll be trailing by 3.
Yeah, because if you blast that free situation, Northern Ontario sinks another one, you might give up 3 anyways. And you can be shot rock buried here and make it tough to get out. The audible is the freeze, and you're still shot rock frozen.
Am I going line? Yeah. Okay, hard. Hard for both. But it's close. But it's good.
Kayla Skurlik and her first as they try to drag this down. And in behind they are, and shot rock they are.
Great shot.
Really nice shot.
By what? Really good kills.
But Kayla Skurlik before that rock was 61%. It's the best 61% I've ever seen. She's had some high degree of difficulty.
And Kathy, we have a final, Alberta and PEI.
Well, for Amanda Power, great way to end the game. Drew to the Hearts for a single, but Sturmey, we saw this team last year doing really well. We saw them at the trials. This is a team that is going to push a lot of teams.
And as mentioned, next game for them will be against Christina Black in Nova Scotia.
I get the guard, then we roll in.
Yeah, do you have any of it,
like a sliver.
Okay.
Like maybe
I'm
not
okay
even.
with playing it as long as
so back line to hack.
Yep, back line.
So I'm going here to draw there.
Yeah.
So what do you think, like here, just inside it, or less?
I think a hair less just because of our tolerance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go there then.
I don't mind this play, Russ. Just the concern is that there hasn't been a lot of those taps thrown to the wing, so they're making an educated guess on where to put the broom. If Krista ever overcurls by a mile, she could roll to the middle and leave something for Skurlik to come around and have her looking at 2. They looked at the run back at first, and if you just straight peel the guard, at least you know everything's going to be
Yeah, she
open.
missed, so we have to hit and roll, I think.
This keeps the big score alive.
Perfect. It's not going to move that much. Even with
No, I think that was slightly full. Like you're close.
Expecting a lot of late movement here. That Alberta stone is virtually buried.
Yeah, it got by the guard by about 6-7 inches.
Yep, hard.
Yeah.
Krista Sharp had her first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boy, you got to keep it off this here. It's coming in a hurry. Got to keep it off this. Coming in a hurry. Keep it off this. Oh, they couldn't.
Wrong way. Shoot.
It's tough to make it with that weight. A little softer weight, you could get by the guard and get some movement. Really close.
So close. I thought you had it. Hard, you got it.
Barely even moved this guard. Look, just grazed it. Had to play it that tight with that kind of weight, as you say, Russ. More of a back line. You could clear it by a couple inches.
Yeah, because you only had to bump it a couple feet. Brilliant try, though.
Sweep it to back.
if we're here, it's the
I
double
think that's her minimum.
That's
though.
my thoughts.
Okay, it's okay.
We can go.
Well, no, I don't want
This
to play a shot
end
either way,
alone
so
has had
it's good. Right there.
the ups and downs. Remember, I said, Kayla Skurlik turned to the bench and said, "Looks like we're going to give up 3."
Over there.
And now she's looking at a force.
It was a perfect draw on her first that did it. You look at those numbers, 50% before that.
Pardon me, I just, to your point, you know, the try, we talked to the break. Look at the numbers, how disappointing they are for both of them. And the draw numbers in particular, not the best of games for either skip. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. So nothing has really changed since the fifth end break, Joe.
Right off. Right off. Where?
No, still some question marks out there for sure, but looking to try to sit 2 here. Make sure that they're deeper than their rock top 8 foot. Don't want to leave a double.
Has to slow down.
Oh dear.
Hey.
Oh dear. It's, you know what? It's third shot.
I think we're a shot. Second. Sorry.
Your second shot at the moment. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
it's still a single. Holding them to a single.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here, you take it. No,
We need
you
to get more ice, I think.
A foot farther would have been a tap back for 3.
Yeah.
We need to be more. This is full 8.
Yeah, maybe we should just draw this
Do
end.
you like drawing here? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we do Sarah's line then?
Yeah.
I'm good with
either.
Well, we can't go to the backing.
Yeah, we can't. We can't go to the back.
Okay,
yeah.
let's do Sarah's. Your intern.
Intern.
15.
Yeah, 15. Okay. 15.
Your decision here is based on what, Joe? To what turn?
They're opting to go to the middle because they've seen it on Sarah's shots, the lead rocks of every end. They could go to the wing. They've just seen a few players use that path, but there's been no concern about slowdown, so I like this. You give a little bit more room for error.
Line's good.
And if you go out turn and use the backing, that's in the back of your mind, is it, Russ?
Yeah, and then you can overthrow
Oh
it.
dear, here we go. Gotta hurry. What have you done here? Look at this. Can you drag this there? Have you pulled the string there? Oh, goodness. Wow. One.
Guys.
Yeah, 2 yellow?
2 yellow it is. Imagine how this is just turned around.
No. 2 yellow?
Kayla Skurlik turns to the bench and says, I think we're giving up 3.
We could have got that second.
She ends up stealing 2.
Sorry, we should have been making to get it on the red.
It's day 2 of the Scotties from Mississauga, and our first look at teams in Pool B. 2 games already in the books. Christina Black, Nova Scotia win their first over Nunavut. Selena Sturmey, Alberta, a couple of teams that are expected to challenge for the 3 playoff spots in the pool. Sturmey's a winner 12-3 over PEI, and our game has had a dramatic turnaround. A steal of 2 by Kayla Skurlik out of Alberta has her in front now, 4-3. As we welcome you back, we go to the 9th. And Northern Ontario, Krista Sharp from Thunder Bay, once again, has last rock, has the hammer playing the Redstone.
Yeah, quite an interesting finish, because it's, you know, you look at Alberta, they played the defensive style of the delayed corner, which I think is a wonderful idea in a lot of cases, but they've had no chances, none to score 2 with hammer. They managed to do it without hammer.
And the no-tick rule coming into play.
Yeah, rock gets moved off the center line while the free guard zone is in effect. So before that 6th rock of the end, the non-offending team has the option to either put the rock back or to leave things as it stands.
Top 4, top 8 frozen. If you're top 12, that's okay, yeah. Yep.
I would have been tempted to leave things as they were, Russ, because it would have been an extra rock up the middle, really high. So play another guard tighter to the rings, and you've got your opposition helping you with a double guard.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're automatically thinking, oh, let's leave it. Let's rip that rock off of there and make the other opposition pay. But this might have been a situation to leave things as they were. Neither one being wrong.
T-line. T-line? Knife. Knife curl. Knife if it's bumping. You don't. Line's fine. Sorry. Line's good. Just clean. Okay. Straight. No curl. Straight. Just maybe leave it. Sorry. 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 That was me. Try a stick for a corner. Can we stick?
It's going to be high, though. It doesn't.
I still think we need to. Like, here. 9.5. Oh, what's in that spot? Yeah. Like slightly close, okay? Yeah.
Staggered rocks in the 4-foot will be a problem for Northern Ontario. So Kendra Lilly is looking just for a peel, but she'd love to roller shooter to the corner, keep it in the mix to be used later in the end.
So just 2 games remain on the ice. Our game and this one, Newfoundland Labrador against Manitoba.
Mackenzie Mitchell drew on top of the redstone that's buried on her first. Kelsey Rock able to make enough contact to remove one, but left one stone buried. And on her final, Mackenzie went around again. So it is 2 currently for our Newfoundland Labrador. Kelsey needs the hearts.
Interesting how this Newfoundland and Labrador team gave up 3 in the second, but they've battled back now to make it a closer game.
No quit.
Oh, this one's got to quit, though.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, it is an oh, boy. Heavy. And a steal of 2, and it's much closer now than we would have thought.
Opening day, first draw, still learning what the ice is doing late in the game. That just looked like it had, sometimes you might get some slowdown in the 9th end, but that maintained its speed really well. Anytime you can get your opposition looking at a couple adds to that pressure, and wow, what a couple swings in each of these games.
Albert had to go a little wider there. That's where it's going to be that little better, and that's where in our game down the middle came up light.
12.5. Yeah.
We didn't notice any slowdown draw number 1 though down the slide path.
No, and we actually saw it right after Krista's draw came up late. Everything came to rest. She was kind of talking to her team, saying, "Why did we stop sweeping that?" I think it curled early. It was light out of her hand. They started sweeping, and once it curled in that inner stuff, the sweepers kind of thought it was dead, but it did get to almost full 12.
Slid beautifully.
Might have been able to keep going.
Get off the center.
Okay. It's a good weight.
Yeah.
I got 12-1.
Yeah, it wasn't down.
4 really well thrown guards, and Alberta's in good shape here.
It's nice.
They make 4 more here.
Yeah, and that was solid too, eh?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was packaged. Sorry.
Yeah, that went.
Curls. I think just because you're in that.
Wheels are coming off a little bit here for Northern Ontario.
It's just so interesting because last end Alberta was so frustrated. There was a lot of big size. There were broom slams. And just like that, that momentum shifts.
They giving up the 3 wasn't a very good prediction, was it?
No.
You don't often see a skip turn to the coaching bench midway through an end saying, "Well, it looks like a 3. What do you think we should do?"
And then they ended up stealing a couple.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Slippery game.
No, I think it's good. I think it's good. Yeah.
Nice spot.
Yeah, very good.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I think the same shot.
The time. Good shot. Good. Sorry.
What's the shot here, Joe?
You got it, Ash.
What are they
They're
buying?
playing the chase, try to get to the face of the rock, top 8 foot, even just a corner of it. Move shot stone back. Rearrange the furniture, as Russ likes to say. I listen.
Used to be a realtor, right?
Whoa, close. Whoa.
Ashley Sipola.
Girl. Straight.
And here comes that guard. Oh, they flirted with it again. And now they do rearrange the furniture, and both are exposed, and
really good.
Little red paint in the 8.
Nice shot. There's actually a yellow double there if they get the chance.
By that guard, not by my.
Yeah, she had to throw that pretty hard with both those rocks being frozen. Wanted to move them both, and we talk about these rocks in particular. They're a little less lively than we're used to seeing, so had to be that much more precise on line. Great shot.
Have to think Northern Ontario is now, after that great shot, trying to work a blank into this situation.
Normal. Whoa, whoa, Ash. Roll out.
Margot Fleming.
Ash. Roll it, Jer.
And we'll leave it there. So sitting 3 without last rock as we play here in 9.
I over-iced her. 9-3. That was a good throw.
There, but
That's so thin.
not really.
It's a quarter rock.
Do that.
Okay. I thought that one, but
You like this?
This makes the most sense this way here. The doubles, it's a little thinner than they want, but there's a big upside. If you make it perfect, stick it, you're right in there.
You're underneath, aren't you?
Yeah. Somebody suggested it was too thin, but I don't believe it is.
How much air do you have by that guard? Like, can you hit a quarter of this?
I know.
Lots, yeah.
9.5.
Yep.
You do have to get fairly close to the center guard.
Well, Simple says it's lots. Got lots of room, she says. Now trying to make the shot, make the double, sit right underneath.
Close. Oh. Close. Oh. Straight.
Now holding it up here. Potts got it. Oh, have you got this? 1, 2. Oh, and you're underneath. Very nice, Ashley Sipola.
Great sprawl.
Nice call.
What? Nice.
That was a little scary.
Roll under.
And you are buried. Watch where this ends up.
I like that one.
Bang. Look at that.
Very nice.
I thought even if I roll in front.
Okay.
Yeah, they needed that.
You know, that's about as much reaction as you're going to get, but it's something you talked about in your keys, right, with regards to Northern Ontario. They need to show some emotion, show a little bit of fire.
Exactly, and just especially for Ashley in that third roll, there's that added amount of pressure. Because second, maybe, we'll just make sure we hit and roll in there, but you had to make that. This is available, though, for Kayla Skurlik. Guard's a bit on the higher side. Lightweight should get some curl past it. It's chaseable.
Skip Stones first for Skurlik.
11 back 12.
It's diving too now. Trying to keep it off here. Ashton, get it off that guard. Oh, she did. Good brush to hold it. And will push it through the back. One of the things that Kayla's always said about her sister.
What was that?
Can she brush?
Okay, I got a 12.
Kayla says that Ashton is one of the best sweepers on tour. She is so strong. Look at this. Takes the paper off that guard. Especially for Ashton. We talk a lot about sweepers. Height helps so much just in body positioning, getting that pressure down. She doesn't have that height. You can't program that. You can't train that. She uses everything she has. What a shot.
It's hard for me to put down the broom and know, like,
Agreed.
I tightened it up a shade. Like, that was big weight.
That was big weight, yeah.
It's not huge.
You got it.
So does this open the door to a blank, do you think?
They don't. Are they trying the yo-turn double?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Yes, it does then. Look, this is made. Got to hang around.
People here at the Paramount watching on the monitors over center ice. Krista Sharp.
Whoa. Curl. Whoa, straight.
Watch the roll.
Oh, and look at the roll. Look at the roll. Oh, and up underneath. I don't know if they expected that, if it was just the double or they saw the roll.
I think they did, Vic. They right away on contact.
Yeah,
they
they were
said
ready
take the
for it.
roll. Yeah. That is dead behind that yellow.
I said watch the roll, and I was watching that one, so I didn't even know where it rolled to. Nice shot.
We actually overrolled it, like a little.
I mean,
What a great shot.
Remember, there were 3 yellow in there a couple shots ago.
watch the roll.
Oh, and just tucks out. And
Good
he
enough.
made it.
Good enough. He forces the run back here, and this is no gimme.
Yeah, and in this situation, you'd almost rather overroll it because
Yeah.
then you're not showing Skurlik the same shot she just threw. This is a long run back. She made one of these in the 4th, and she needs another one.
You ever freeze here because you,
Ooh.
right?
Yeah, good call.
Force to one, then you get hammer coming home. You miss this, you're one down.
Skurlik's last. Ramsey calling line once again. Ashton with it. And will drive it through. And so it will be an open draw for 2 and the lead.
Got you. So.
Freeze had a lot of merit because it wasn't that hard a shot. You just get the line right, your top 8-ish or something. Now you got to get around that red one if you're Northern Ontario to get your 2.
I love that call, Russ.
Yeah, if you don't get your 2, now you've got hammer coming home. You got a, what, 85% chance of winning.
Yeah, I guess so, eh?
Yeah. No less.
I haven't seen in the 2 draws, Kath, so far. I haven't seen a lot of runbacks made.
No, I think that, everybody that we've seen has had their first exposure on the ice. I think we're going to start to see more of that maybe even tonight as teams get back out there for a second time.
Line's good. It's curling. Can't hurt it. It's curling.
Anywhere in the paint.
You're in the middle, stop. You can't hurt it. You're on this. 14-6.
This way.
And there it is for 2. Wow, these ends have gone back and forth, haven't they? 1 point facing 3. Sharp picks up 2. Here we go to the 10th, 5-4. Northern Ontario leads Alberta. And it is Kayla Skurlick out of the Garrison Curling Club in Calgary that does have last rock, has the hammer, playing the Yellowstone. It's gone back and forth, to be sure, over the last three ends. The steal of 2 by Skurlick really turned it around, and Northern Ontario replies now with 2 of their own. And it looked like they were in trouble all the way. But a wonderful double by Sharp to roll up and underneath.
Just made a couple highlight shots. That one through the port and across the face to get her single. It's just really good shots.
Minimum.
Hey, gotta go, man. Yeah. Hey, you go. Yeah. You can go. Get it here.
Let's go. Okay.
Oh, you guys. Kind of got room.
You'll see a corner put up by Skurlick. Just made it across the hog line, almost, as we say, a little bit invisible up there, and maybe too far.
Not even on it yet.
Way down.
Well, they thought light out of her hands. They were sweeping for speed, but straightened out the line a little bit too much. The speed ended up being okay.
So just make sure you're out to it. Am I shooting?
Just 2 inches more curl, and that's perfect.
15. Another one down, I think 15, because top 8's okay.
15 seconds. That's a nice surface.
Yeah, that sounds like about the times we were hearing at the start of the game, so no slowdown.
It's just brilliant.
Gotta go.
Line's good. Top 8. Hey, room. Lots of room. It's coming. Line's good.
Well, another one that has come down to the 10th is this. Manitoba against Newfoundland Labrador, and the reason the steal of 2 in 9 by Mitchell out of St. John's forces this from Kelsey Calvert.
Well, Kelsey was heavy. That would led to the steal of 2. This time does not need to be as precise, needs to be 8 foot. Mackenzie Mitchell burying for shot stone on her final, but it is full 12 only.
Yeah, bite of the white. Just put something in the 8 foot.
It's right.
And there it is to the 4 for the single and the win for Manitoba. And the team of Beth Peterson with Kelsey Calvert skipping. 7-5 is your final.
Great job. Good last rock.
One of those teams, Manitoba, that
9-4. Good throw.
is one of the 5 favorites that Russ has picked. And they will open or play tomorrow against the team from New Brunswick and Melody Forsyth, who had the bye today.
Couple options here. You could sit the 3. And then the Reds might come back to hurt you a little bit. The long guards really have no value, so they're going to play a tight guard, I'm assuming. Even in the rings isn't going to kill you.
No.
Tight. Yeah, don't want to. Okay, stay close, Sarah. Curl it. Gotta curl it.
Kendra Lilly.
Okay, easy. Line's good. Line's good. It's not quite tight. Okay, curl then. You gotta curl it for high. Hard, Sarah.
Yes,
hard, Sarah, hard. Really hard. Hard. You gotta go. Cross it. Yep. Okay, good.
Shot.
What is that? 16-2.
16-1.
Normal?
Okay,
I'll tighten it up, Ashton.
Can't wait too much longer here if you're Alberta.
Little extra.
Yep.
Girl. Yeah.
9-5. Yeah.
Coming off of it.
Curl.
Run it back. And they're going to kill their own and push one underneath. But it just peeks out now on that outturn side. But they are sitting 3. Northern Ontario without last rock.
That's just not good.
That's okay.
That's a tough one for Ashton. She was playing. They're looking for a peel and roll on her first. She was a little bit heavy, ended up rolling out. Heard Kayla say, "I'll tighten up the broom," but I think she maybe threw a little less or a little tighter. So double adjust, and then at the over curl is a disaster.
not good.
Yeah, okay, so
We want here.
Okay.
Tight.
She likes tight.
16 Kendrick.
Yeah.
You know, you'd agree it doesn't look good for Kayla Skurlik, but as long as you've got a shot with your left, I mean, you're looking for the one, right? You'll take that single. So yeah, sure, they're sitting 3 Northern Ontario, but
Tight. Hard, yes, hold it.
Not 3/4.
Hard, you gotta hold it. Hard, hard, hard.
Whoa.
Okay, off now, off. Off,
piece
off,
around
off,
it?
off. No, 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 no.
No.
We don't want a piece around. Chip off of anything.
Yeah, she obviously.
We probably play this, Margot? Yeah, I mean, if you hit
why
this,
was there
it'll
such
spin it,
concern
I
that you didn't want to just angle it and
We don't
stack it a bit?
don't want to expose shot rock in this
Okay.
situation.
This is a double peel. It goes back. Like, it'll go back into it.
Sorry, I can't hear you. We have so much time.
Could play the
This is
yellow
to
one
keep-
back. It's
this is to
dangerous.
keep
You'd have
two
to stick
alive.
it.
That's why we would play this. We
Yeah.
hit a little bit like high / nose, and we
And
got it.
keep the shooter.
Whereas like this is gonna, we're
Pretty
going
much
for
saying
one.
we'll go for one.
Even if like it'll clip it.
Yeah, no, that's what I
it's still
was
one.
just saying.
Okay. But we
I
can
know.
play this too. It's not like we can play it like this.
Yeah.
We just have to play
Your
with
gut says this one though.
It
I'm
doesn't
fine
matter.
with it.
I'm fine either way. I want a shot to win. I want a
Okay.
shot to
You have two
score.
options. You got this one on the right-hand side where you can double off the front, slide to the right going out this way, or you could run this one back, hopefully stick it in here.
This goes underneath. Yep, you got it.
Yeah, if you don't connect on the run back, you're in a pile of trouble if
Yeah.
you're Team Alberta. But
Yeah.
if you do, that 2 is still alive.
Mhm.
Peel, right?
Yeah. Hit half.
Yeah, even a little thicker half. Like if we can keep the shooter, it's not bad.
Okay.
but
You got it.
Half is good though.
You got to be careful not to hit too much of the opponent's red, or you won't move your yellow far enough. Not overlap by very little.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Margot Fleming.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I
There you
meant.
go. And now you've left up the 2 corners. The still sitting 3, and the center line is open.
They didn't discuss the angle there. They all thought that yellow was going to move, and then therefore the red comes in nicely.
Really similar.
That is a complete disaster.
Yeah, just hit a lot more of it than they wanted to.
yeah.
Now, do you want to overlap it a bit to take away a possible run back, or is it all about protecting the 2 on the center line?
Little higher.
A little bit of a stagger, I think, is good here. You don't want to have a simple run back to disturb the rocks on the button. Love to take a piece.
Just a hair, yeah.
Hard curl. Really tight.
Okay, easy, yep.
Don't want this in the paint. Wide open in the paint would not be good.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, sit.
And no stagger, and they've come just shy of the top of the 12.
Yeah. I just wanted to.
It's been an interesting game, really. It was close. We've seen some wonderful shot making. The steal of 2 turned it around for Skurlik, then a reply by Sharp, but it's the numbers, and they've been disappointing for a number of players. But look at the 2 skips, in particular the draw weights. Nothing has really gone right for them, although Sharp, as I say, has had a couple of wonderful highlight reel shots. The game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue.
Okay. Oh no.
Dear, dear, dear. Margot Fleming.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just been able to miss the wrong way for whatever reason this end.
Let's see if I know what we do here. Just.
Tuck his hair on that side, maybe?
So you wouldn't go down.
Shot. Let's go this way.
Like put it here.
Yeah. Well, like higher. Yeah. Well, not like a little bit over this way. Like here.
Okay.
Right there?
Like just basically almost touching center line on that side, I guess. Higher.
Yeah.
Okay, positioning
Probably
is all
here
important
now.
here, Russ.
That should
So I'm going to
cross.
throw a couple
Yeah,
things.
that
They
should
want to leave it high. They want to stagger it a bit. But why not play down and lay it on the corner of that stone just outside the 12?
Overlapping the guard, you mean? Yes, yeah, that's a shot, absolutely.
Where else would you
Say
put?
halfway-ish.
There's a yellow corner that might have to be run in. There's that option too, but
Yeah.
this is the call. There's no question about it. The
should cross.
tight yellow about a foot from the center line is of no value for Team Alberta. They've got the two yellows, the one that's in a different area code and the tighter one on the intern side. And, neither one of those are easy. So this is the best play. Guard the out-turn double.
Line's good. Yeah, pretty high. Line's good. Not quite half. Curl. Line's good.
Curl. No curling.
No, it doesn't need to. Okay, I mean, you curl a little.
If we're high, we got to curl.
It's definitely high.
Oh, dear.
Get it over.
Trying to be too perfect.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
And they'll just get it across. But did it do anything?
Yep.
Yep, very good, but little fortunate. That's what I call mesmerized by the line, Vic. All four curlers are going, make a curl, straighten it out. It's starting to curl too much, straighten it out. Nobody was worried about the weight. That almost didn't get over.
We're like double peel. At least I'll have this.
Sorry,
just that or we run that red
because
zone
if they
back.
make the double peel now, we just have to.
That or I play this now. These will make a shot. We have
It's not a wonderful angle here to stick it. You've got to get it on this side. Therefore, your yellow with any weight rolls this way. But at least it could open up those two rocks. That's the best way to kill that one and that one if you can hit it on that angle. But it's kind of all or nothing. The other option may be double peel, Joe, and hope you've got something on your second, but they're just going to guard it.
Try to get that one off the button. It gives her more room. It gives me more room. Yeah, I guess. Time out. They're just going to guard that hole.
Yeah, make the double peel. The guard goes up, then you slash in the yellow, but that's
Why not?
really hard to score one with that slash.
Yeah, I think you've got to slash it now. Yeah, I think you have to. There's a beautiful angle for it. It's right on the camera angle.
Try to get two out of there, and you'll have hopefully your shooter sits right there, so then you'll have that run or this run on your next one. Okay, center, if I don't make contact on this, I'm not going to have a shot. You have to make a run. Like, what's your other option? Double peel. I just don't think you're going to have a shot. Like, I don't think that's too hard. And that takes your draw away if you're not here. I mean, we're definitely in a must-make scenario, but I think you've got to play that. You got to nut it and sit right there, and then you'll have that run or this run. And the nut it, I'm giving myself like to roll a smidge to that side so that you're getting the double and leaving one of them buried. We're not getting the double. I have to shoot this way. No, you're getting this one and one of those. You're going to leave one in there. I think we had to leave this side open. Crystal, I actually think we have to play it this way, even nut it, and then she has this side for a draw or for the tap. There won't be a draw, what I was thinking.
The only thing is I don't think we're ever getting this one out, but let's get this one out and make it easier on ourselves.
We're just trying to make room for your draw or your tap. I'm just saying if you hit it and roll your shooter that way a smidge, you're going to have that run or this run for your second point. Okay.
It's either this or we play the run now and give us more room.
Give it a negative ice. Peel? Yep.
Interesting.
You like it, Joe?
I do. It looks tough to hit this on the nose. Is that yellow on the right in the way?
Well, for sure. And you're going to leave them two red. How do you score two to start with? The other one, if you make it good, there's a shot at a deuce.
I think Crystal makes a good point, though, that if you can make this, you're not going to make the double in the middle. You're going to leave some reds behind cover, but at least you'll have some options with your yellows to try to score your one. This is the best result, but it's really precise with these guards in the way.
But didn't Kayla want to initially? I mean, her first was, I think I want to run it in now.
Yeah.
The one just above the Scotties.
Which is a good call also.
Here we go, first stone. Kayla Skurlik down by one, has last rock. Got to get by that one first in. Here you got this one, run it back, touch it. Oh, and there you go. So she's going to leave the one, but look at what she's got to run in.
Just what the coach wanted.
Good shot. Really good. See,
exactly how they drew it up. That's the best she could have done.
That barely got by the guard here at the top even.
If you could hit it under.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Have that, but it's hard.
Do we come the other way? I just don't know the ice for the other way. I feel like going by there, we're going to overcurl, eh?
Yeah. I think we can go this way if
this
you have
is where
good
I was giving the
rotation
girls.
to get to center, though, right?
Yeah.
I like that. Good rotation out wide.
Yeah.
Like, we want to just guard this rock.
Okay.
Doesn't that leave her this?
They're
Yeah, but that's hard.
all three are makeable.
What'd you
Every
say?
one of those, so you can't take them all the way. Would you ever draw, Joe, or just come back in here somewhere?
I thought they might, Russ, just maybe a little bit concerned with how to navigate that port.
Yep.
Not sure where to put the broom, so playing the easier option.
Yeah, not a lot of danger if you wreck. You're never giving up two.
Guard the one just to the right of the center line. That's the most natural run back. Leave the sharper angle one for Kayla.
Do you ever put the stone in between the two of them, or does that matter?
Yeah, you could almost, yeah, you might be able to take both away, but they still get the wide one.
Almost half.
The final stone for Northern Ontario and Krista Sharp.
Hold it up. Not quite half. Okay, line's good. Pretty high. Okay,
Girl.
Okay, over
Yo,
and
line's
off.
good. Whoa, whoa,
Over
no,
and
girl.
off.
Straight. Straight.
Make sure it's over. You could curl it a little. Yep.
Whoa, that's good.
To try to block both.
Maybe did.
Yeah. I think you're right, Vic.
That's good, I think. Pretty good.
The draw's probably there too. That's what I thought Northern Ontario might entertain.
Okay, you got it.
Full four is what you'll need.
Yep.
Yeah, lots of movement on this side. You can get to the side of the button here for sure.
Yeah. T-line? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
14-9, maybe with a rotation.
Draw weight has been a struggle, as we showed you. 63%
You got it.
for Kayla Skurlik. Needs to come through the hole. Needs to grab a little bit of the button, and here we go. Trailing by one, looking to force an extra.
Oh, that's really
Right now it is.
Line's good right now.
Northern Ontario sitting the two. Got to get it through that hole.
Really gotta go. Like you can.
Got to go. Skurlik's by the stone. Ashton, now it'll be Margot Fleming taking over. And this is never going to make it, and it's going to be a win. Northern Ontario here in the opener. Krista Sharp has had her number. Last year, a win in Thunder Bay, and picks up a win here in game one. 7-4 is your final. Northern Ontario beats Kayla Skurlik out of the Garrison in Calgary.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian.
Kayla Skurlik with some autographs, maybe future Scotties participants here at Paramount Fine Foods Centre in Krista Scharf out of Thunder Bay. Remember now, last year she started with 4 straight losses. It was all about starting quickly this year, and she picks up a big win against one of those teams who is expected to challenge for the 3 playoff spots. She picks up a win over Skurlik, and there you see the winners. The only team not to play, of course, is the team from New Brunswick and Melody Forsyth out of Fredericton. We'll turn our attention again tonight to Pool A, and there are your 4 winners, including Anderson, Laws, Armstrong, and Stevens. Jolene Campbell from Regina will see her first action. And tonight, when we join you again at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we will feature Team Canada and Carrie Anderson, 4-time winner against Haley Armstrong in her debut at a Scotties as a skip. She's made 2 previous appearances playing with Saint George out of Quebec, but now is skipping for the very first time at a Scotties. So we're seeing action now from both pools, A and B, and we'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Time as we continue with our coverage on this second day of the Scotties from Mississauga, and all of it here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.